Hi, Box. How are you? Had to work from home today. Has it been snowing where you are? It was still snowing last I looked outside here. We got so much snow. I walked around in the Wimps after stream yesterday. It was pretty cool. Full of Wimps. Wimps and whimsy. Hi Galaxy. Hi Audie. How you guys doing? Work got closed. Is that good for you or bad for you? Is that like, oh no, my fucking paycheck? Or is that Pog, don't have to go to work, Pog? Work was closed for Pendles yesterday, and they had a uncomfortable balance between Pog, I don't have to go to work, and no, my paycheck. Your salary? Okay, hell yeah, there we go. Very nice, very nice. Love to hear that. Go. Wow, wow, wow. Everybody have a good Monday. How's the start of your week? How you holding up? Hanging in there okay? 2 hours speedrunning a 6-minute long game, trying to record it. No. What 6-minute long game? Is this Tetris related? Still in the process of digging out your car. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of snow. It's kinda crazy. Silly, wacky, goofy, you know? Much snow. Many snow. Fastest first at 4. I see. Chili in the slow cooker. Very nice. I did a really long workout this morning. Trying to use the max level of resistance on my exercise bike. I usually do 7 out of 8. Now I've started trying to do 8 out of 8. And it's like the scaling is dramatic. Like going from 7 out of 8 to 8 out of 8, it's like fucking ridiculously hard. But I'm trying. Get some goobers in here. Logarithmic, something like that, maybe. Possibly. I make everybody spin. Who has the strongest screw attack? It's definitely anti-mage. Definitely anti-mage with the horn. Go. Bah.
Gubba.
Hi Audie, hi Galaxy. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Hell yeah. Bah.
My dog fell down a snowbank into like a fire pit area and couldn't get back out, so I had to rescue her earlier today.
Huh? That sounds scary. Are they okay?
Yeah, she was having such a fun time. She was jumping around like a dolphin.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, we wandered around in the snow yesterday. We tried to do sledding a little bit, but we don't have a real sled. So I dug out the lid. I ripped the lid off of our recycling bin But all of the snow is really, really, really dry.
Yeah.
Even though there's like a foot and a half of it, it was really, really dry snow. So like any attempt to sled just turned into like the second weight is down on the sled, you just sink. Like you just sink into the snow. There, it does not like compact. It just like moves out of the way. So it's not very successful. And then when we
Yeah.
got back, Pendles laid down in the snow while Hanu was doing a little more shoveling, and Hanu shovel buried them in the snow, and then threw the last hesitated for a moment and then threw the last shovelful of snow directly onto Pendles' face, which was pretty funny. And he's like, I shouldn't have done that, but we were all laughing. It's pretty good.
The snow here was super wet and heavy.
That's the better
It
kind.
sucked.
That's the more fun kind. You can make snowballs and stuff.
No, it's like pure ice. It was just
Oh.
like breaking it apart to shovel it. Just was.
Well, you want
awful.
snow in the middle. I don't care about how difficult shoveling it is. I want snow that I can make like a cool snowman or go sledding. That's what I care about.
When I step in a snowbank, it just goes up to my hip, and I'm just like, yeah.
Just sink immediately.
Yeah. You
Okay.
spread your body out on top of it, it's not so bad, but
Yeah. There's also
the
just not
snowbanks.
steep enough hills nearby me to get a proper slalom going.
I could honestly probably just slide down my street. I live on a hill.
I thought I could, but after like running the numbers again with there being a bunch of snow, I was like, this is not steep enough.
Yeah, there's also a bunch of trucks going down it, so you know.
Also, yeah, a little bit spooky. Probably not the best to be sledding in the street. When I grew up, I lived near a place that had a cranberry bog. And for some reason, this cranberry bog had like huge, massive fucking sand dunes. And the sand dunes were fucking amazing for sledding because they were like ridiculously high. They were like 70 feet high, sand dunes. I don't know why, like what the fuck they were for, but there was like nothing on them. And it was just really steep. So when I got covered in snow, it was perfect.
Nice.
Dude, where are all our goobers? I see Tony in the channel above us.
Deafened, but yes.
Unknowable. Are you guys deadlockers? Did you see the cute little bird? Came
I
out?
checked him out a little bit. Pretty neat.
I saw the bird.
He looks cute. I think Pendles will like that guy. Go.
Yeah, I wasn't able to fully test him out, but seems very neat, and bullet rem seems funny.
I don't think I'll ever be a deadlock player, but I can appreciate the character design.
Yeah, the character design's great. I haven't found a character I like yet. I've tried it for a long time.
Yeah, I'm just not big into shooting games in general. Shooting games can be fun, but I have no interest in playing them competitively because I have never. All of my shooting game hours were spent playing with a controller on an Xbox 360, and I've never really played a shooting game on PC, and they're not the same. So I don't have any of the muscle memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've pretty much only played, I think it was Halo 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I got
Agreed.
really into CS:GO for a little bit, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, I've played probably a cumulative like 3 hours of any Counter-Strike game. Okay, well, I gave our goobers an extra 10 minutes, but are you guys do you want to go in a duo lane together somewhere?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay. I click the button. Cool. Do you guys have a particular preference for what lane you want to try and grab and what heroes you want to try and play?
I'll put up to Galaxy.
I mean, I've played more than you, so I feel very open to playing whatever if you have any preference at all.
Okay. I'll play 1 then.
All right, I'll play
Okay.
5.
Got a particular character in mind for playing 1?
Gyro would probably be easiest. I'm interested in Spectre, Slark, Morphling, and Kez as well. Probably
That's a
Slark.
big variety of goobers. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, that's good to have options for in case stuff is banned. And ideally, you will not be picking round 1, so you'll at least get to see a couple heroes. So yeah, we can float those options. Slark is pretty cool. I like that they changed his innates to be different, and now he has the salty saltwater
I'd end up here, I'd have stayed in Dark Reef Prison.
His numbers are pretty good right now too.
Yeah, he's good at punching people. Do you have a directional move hotkey bound for struggling less with pounce? Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Directional move is under units in hotkeys.
Mm.
You can also just type directional in the search bar and it'll bring you to it. Do you know what that does and why I mentioned it in terms of pounce?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. For those that don't know, in stream chat, Slark's W is an ability where he like jumps forward. He leaps at a guy, but it goes wherever you're facing. So a lot of the times people will like click on the ground to walk somewhere, and because the game is calculating pathing and trying to route you around collision and like things that you would run into, it might turn you and face you a different way. And directional move ignores all collision and just runs you in a straight line to where you clicked, even if it means you don't not actually get there because you run into collision on the way. Go.
I will probably play Ogre.
Okay. If they pick Slark, that's probably okay. May not be ideal depending on the other heroes that they pick. Having a stun is always good though. Slark enjoys a good stun. Also, Ogre is just good for a Slark lane probably because he just wants somebody that can eat damage for him, because Slark is very turbo baby mode in the beginning of the game. Have you ever played Warlock much? Or like Witch Doctor Galaxy?
I have not played much Warlock. I've played a little bit of Witch Doctor.
Okay. In general, like Ogre is good because you can face tank. Those are the other two people that I think of when it comes to Slark, because they both have heals that you can pump a level 2 into if Slark has issues in lane, because he will have to be melee character standing next to the creep wave, and he is very squishy at the beginning of the game. Warlock's heal very good. Witch Doctor's heal is kind of mediocre, and you don't usually even want to put a level in it, but at least you have it. And they both also have stuns. Otherwise, I'd recommend Dazzle, but I don't like him with Sword because he doesn't have a stun. Stun very good with that character. When do you think they're gonna fucking add facets to all the goobers that don't have facets?
Within
Go to
2
3.
patches. I don't know.
I hope so, dude. There's so many people that don't have fucking facets right now. It sucks. I know Phantom Lancer and Slark don't have one. I know Largo
Spec
doesn't have one. Who doesn't have one?
Spectre.
Spectre? Yeah. Sucks, dude. It's nuts. Gotta put more game in the game. Make sure you click your lane as fast as you can.
Spectre's so strong, like, right now.
You wanna click your lane on the little mini map? There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, ideally we're picking supports in this phase. You can hover Slark, but I would not pick him first phase at all.
10 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
yeah, yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Your turn to
Yeah,
pick.
pretty solid Slark game. That's 2 characters that want to stand in the back line and not be punched. That does mean that you have to probably go on Sniper first in this game. You can lock Slark now.
10 seconds remaining.
Wraith King off lane, kinda not amazing, but Ench might be cool enough to make that work out.
Your turn to pick.
We'll see. They have a much more like coordinated draft. You guys are gonna, your game's probably gonna be made or broken by what your Lina does mid. So we'll see what happens there. Are you gonna go Midas on Ogre?
Yes.
Okay. As long as you can get it like before 20 minutes, that'd be ideal. You aren't getting it before like 24, 25, it's gonna be rough.
Prepare for battle.
Go. They have really scary level 1 between Dazzle and Witch Doctor. If Witch Doctor gets Maledict and Dazzle goes this slow, like if he hits you at this slow, like you probably just immediately die. So I'd be playing really conservatively with your positioning.
I am also a big fat creep.
Yeah, you are very slow. Yup, yep.
Well,
Be
there they
very
are.
careful. That is the scariest man on their team right now. Yeah, I would not chase him. Okay, if he wastes that, yeah, that's totally fine. That has a really long cooldown level 1. It's 24 seconds. So
Back
we're
just
not
in
as
time
scared
for
anymore.
runes.
You definitely want to make sure that you go get this one though. Like, don't let them steal that. But yeah, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
help contest for the river if you want. But one of you has to go get like that one for sure.
The battle begins.
Looks like your Wraith King is eating an assload of damage. Yeah, be very careful if he just runs you down. Okay, for some reason he's not refreshing it. Probably because he's bad. But if that guy just ran you down there and Lena didn't come help you, like, you just die. Level 1 versus Dazzle when you don't have boots is terrifying. I'd probably block their large camp and then maybe get yourself another sentry just to be ready if they block yours. Just make sure your starting gold that you get in lane does not go to your magic wand recipe. Like, we get that after we get stats.
Mhm.
Nice CS. So this Legion Commander is going to be essentially pressing overwhelming odds every time there's a bunch of creeps. So you either are gonna want to get raindrops when they're available, or you just gotta be very careful with your positioning and like bully her off of the wave before she does it to you. Because if she's playing smart, she's gonna overwhelming odds constantly. Dazzle unblocked their camp, so you want to either find where their sentry is on Ogre, or you want to think about standing in there when it gets to 2 minutes. Careful tanking too much creep damage on Ogre. Alright. We want to be very careful that we don't get that refreshed too much. Tango up after your CS. They're large camp spawn, so if I was Dazzle, I'd be using that to pull, so you're going to want to get yourself probably a salve and more tangos on Ogres, just so you can like be scary in this lane. And I want you to use Ignite on the Legion. Okay. Ignite does crazy fuck-ass damage, and it probably kills this Legion if you had ignited the Legion. I wouldn't throw your stun unless you can guaranteed get at least 3 right clicks after. So if you don't feel like you can punch somebody 3 full times, I would not be stunning them unless it kills them. Like we stun when we can trade, and usually that means somebody's gonna be ignite slowed, so we can like actually keep hitting them after we stun them. That was a good ignite. Being able to hit both people is really good. Be very careful. Lotus spawning soon. Yeah, if Dazzle ran you down there, he definitely kills you. You can run back, Galaxy. I don't think you get this kill. You can maybe throw Ignite if they run back up. You get the Lotus. I'm gonna get some more regen with you on those as well with those boots on Slark. Definitely need at least another round of tangos. Do you know how to creep aggro, Audie?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd be trying to creep aggro their melees back to your ranged as often as you can. And then yeah, get those boots sent out to you. Definitely want those. Do you have auto repeat right mouse on as a setting, Audie?
Yeah.
Okay. Try and abuse canceling your auto attack animation more when you're going for CS. A lot of the ones that you're missing are because you're spending your time clicking on the ground a lot, which is forcing you to turn a bunch, which turn rate is really slow. And it's because you have to turn and face the creep that you're going for CS on that you usually miss it. But if you click it beforehand and then stop cancel, you'll already be facing it. You can cut that time out.
Yep.
I will once again mention raindrops, very good for surviving Legion's overwhelming odds. We want to be trying to pull with the small camp more on Ogre, just to pull aggro off of our Slark here. She's going to try and overwhelming odds if you get too close, so just be careful. You can use creep aggro to pull the creeps under the tower, and then we can push the wave as a result. And then pull with the small camp.
Denied.
Dazzle's pulling with large probably because it's unblocked. He just took your bounty probably as well. He did not pull. Okay, that's good. I would probably be leading this to your creep wave rather than letting it be an under tower. Just pull it like behind the tower, not towards that anymore. When it was at the small camp, you could lead it there, but you don't want to do it now. Alright, we want to be thinking about the Lotus on Galaxy. They didn't go get it yet, so it's still there. And then maybe thinking about, can we steal their Wisdom at 7? You just want to use creep aggro to pull these creeps. You don't really want to walk up too far.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that, but I think I'm probably not doing it correctly.
Yeah, you just gotta click on an enemy hero when you're in range of the melee creeps aggro range, which is like a little circle around them. It's mostly just, yeah, click on anybody that's a visible enemy and start doing an auto attack and then back up. That's a really good go because they use their buttons. Careful snipers here though. Try and use your wand if you haven't already. Alright, cool. Yeah, you gotta be very careful. Not 6 yet, so I would probably just be walking back to base and then think about TPing back to lane. Lina is at least going to do building damage with creeps while sniper is gone.
Or
doesn't
not.
look like anybody's getting your wisdom rune top. I don't think you're going to be able to steal theirs in the current state of things.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Not really sure what your Lina's plan is, but she has ult and she's walking bottom, so I'd be trying to reclaim sentry and observer vision around here just so your Lina can maybe help you kill a guy. She has been seen on an observer for sure based off of how the Legion just moved.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's an okay observer, but let's place our next one like up on this hill right here so we can see rotations from mid earlier. I want to just pull our creeps back with creep aggro, try and get them onto our ranged creep. Cool. And you got their observer, nice. You want to try and make sure that range creep doesn't get denied. Unfortunate. Alright, we can beat this Dazzle to death. Absolutely, 1000%. Alright, we are going to need another sentry, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll just wait for Ignite and then Ignite that guy again. That guy's going to have duel very soon, so be very careful. Sniper is here, we bail. We got Pounce. You're gonna get assassinated if you stay in vision. He's shooting you anyway. We live. We go home. She has ult when person dies. Alright. Cool.
Nice. Oh, Stinky Yeen girl.
Yeah. Once again, since you have some time, Galaxy, we really want an observer right here so we can see rotations from sniper. This little high ground spot right there.
Good.
I would not go Orb of Corrosion this game. I would be focusing on getting your, like, yeah, you got your treads. Diffusal is pretty good. Very nice pounce. That guy did that way too early. Careful, duel is going to be soon. We don't need to fight extended fights, Galaxy. We just want to get stacks on Slark. So just be careful walking up too far. Once you've thrown Ignite and you're stunned, you can just back off.
Yeah, I thought our plan was a little different there.
We're not 6 yet on Slark, so we're not very scary. Like, this is not a kill lane, this is a babysit Slark lane. You want to pull for yourself on Slark?
They're just gonna...
Alright, it's blocked already.
Oh, they pulled for us.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Nice pounce. Be really careful, 'cause you're not 6 yet. We'll take the permanent stacks. Enjoy, foe, enjoy.
And now I can see where wards are.
Yeah. Definitely a ward.
There's a
zone.
ward here.
Yeah.
Cool. Sniper is mid, so we're not as scared right now. I would be roaming at this point on Ogre. We really need to have somebody be punching jump.
Okay, back.
So I would not turn around on Slark. Yeah, they have duel up.
I tried ulting.
We got it. Okay, you got wand as well if you need it. I would be not showing right now. I'd back up. Yeah.
Your middle
You want to
tower
be
is under
pulling
attack.
constantly on Galaxy because you guys don't have neutrals yet and it's 11 minutes, so we just need more creep camps to die.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You can either pull their large camp or do whatever, but yeah, we need creep camps to die, so. Got mana boots we can use when we throw our ignite. Immediately mana boots for your team. Sniper is here and we don't have ult.
Your top tower
He
is under
didn't
attack.
ult Slark though, so I think you guys get to live. Small camp spawns, we want to pull it on Slark because we really
Your
want to
top
get
tower has
neutrals.
fallen.
Can buy our Blade of Alacrity, and then on Galaxy I think we're just getting more sentries, we're getting Smoke of Deceit. And then we want to be
grab
trying
the-
to dump Bloodlust onto our
Your
Slark whenever we
bottom tower
can.
is under attack.
Okay. Nice. That's fine.
Okay.
We don't care about that. We have ult
Yeah, that's
passive. Regen.
okay.
Legion is missing along with Dazzle. Alright, Dazzle's back.
Sniper's down here again.
Could she have blink yet? I don't think
Legion,
so.
no. Just be careful when you don't really fight Sniper with Dazzle there because he outputs enough damage that if Dazzle graves him, he does not die. We want to be pulling constantly again. We still don't have neutrals on people. You can attack their wave and pull it to the large camp and force them to fight you if you feel strong. Otherwise, we're just doing what Galaxy's doing here and we can just chill. Yeah, we just want to make sure that we get the CS on these creeps here. Alright, just be careful we don't overextend. Got Assassinate. Okay. Got 14-minute wisdoms coming. Lena has shown, so we kind of have to take this fight now. We've
Ah, I
missed all of our
missed.
stuff and they're TPing, so we bail. We don't fight those. There's 4 heroes. You have a TP. Yeah, TP mid immediately, Slark. TP mid immediately. You don't need to be here anymore. Lena has no TP and has whiffed all of her shit, so you're just farming. I'd just be using Q, push the wave, or grab a Metal Illusion Rune top after we push the wave. Cool. Dragon Knight is in his ult for another while. You want to just keep hitting mid. You can use those illusions to hit something, but you're either jungling their jungle camps or you're hitting mid tower. Ideally, you split the illusions so that they don't obviously know it's an illusion rune.
Yeah.
Just be careful. If I was sniper, that's where I'd be headed next. Got our neutral now though, so that's very good. We craft that up.
Come on, sprites. Your top tower is under attack.
At this point, we want to get our TP bought and delivered to us just so we can rotate places easier.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Our game plan on Galaxy at this point is just to be trying to play around Enchantress. Enchantress is going to be pivotal at this point because of your Lena being really far behind. And
Your
then on
middle
Slark,
tower
we're
is
just
under
hitting creeps
attack.
and living. Like, I don't think we get kills because of our team's difference in momentum. I'd be very careful showing on this wave because we don't see Sniper and they have a lot of go with Legion.
Your middle tower
I'm
is
going
under
mid
attack.
to get it XP, I think.
Okay. Be careful that Sniper does not blink you. Legion is down here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Very close with that bounce, but be very careful. They still have duel,
Your
presumably.
middle tower has fallen.
We've missed enough stuff that, like, again, this just feels like it's not worth your time on Slark. You can maybe go punch these people if you think you get a kill. Make sure you save mana to be able to ult. Alright. We're dropping a lot of net worth, so I'd just be TPing top for Slark right now. Like, you just want to be hitting creeps. Again, we don't really care about killing people, especially before defusal. We just want our, like, defusal so we can actually fight. After defusal, we're probably going Ags. Make sure you keep rebuying TPs as well, so that you can always have one. And then, yeah, Galaxy, you're just kind of floating wherever you can soak up money to get your Midas. Just be very careful, because Legion's going to be... Actually, Legion's going Blade Mail first and has not finished it, so you're probably okay in terms of she's not going to be able to blink on you yet. If you feel like you can't fight Dragon Knight right now, you can cut their wave on Slark. You can just attack it and then run it, like, down these stairs or down these stairs and back to your shit. Just look at where your wave is on the map and mirror that to their side, and that's how you can cut their wave. As long as you have mana for ult, they can't really kill you unless you, like, really mess
Your bottom
up.
tower is under attack.
So you can see it's gonna be, their wave's like right here, yeah.
Your bottom
You
tower
can just attack
has
that and run
fallen.
it. You're gonna have to attack it multiple times to lead it up the hill. But yeah, and then you just run it back, like, towards your shit and farm it. It's eventually gonna stop being aggro on you. Just gotta be careful that you don't lose mana for ult. You got wand, you need it to ult. You need a wand and ult
I did.
there.
Yeah.
Gotta be very careful when using mana that you don't go down the amount that you need for ult. Because ult is what makes that play possible, and then if you spend mana and you can't ult anymore, then it's a really dangerous play. Gotta just play a little more conservatively until we get our items on Ogre. Got Defusal on Slark now, so if you can get somebody to smoke you somewhere, you can kill a guy, but you don't really have burst damage to do anything in a team fight, so it has to be somebody that's alone. Right now, mid is very scary for you. I would not be showing. You don't really want to be the first guy into any of these fights. You don't want to be point of contact right now. You want someone else to take the heat, and then you go in and clean up when their spells are on cooldown. Try and get your neutral upgraded when you can.
Armor.
We want to be pushing out this wave top. We don't really care about jungle if there's a wave that close, especially when it's close to safety like our tower.
Yeah, I was letting it push me. TK was right there.
Yeah, again, if you have mana for ult, you don't care about him.
Okay.
You gotta use the fact that you can literally become untargetable and regen HP and, like, leverage that with your map positioning. That's why I was having you pull their wave. It was just you used a spell and ran out of mana for your thing, for ult. We can keep pushing this wave up. They're showing 3 heroes on the map, so we're not super scared.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Got our
TK's
defusal, we're not super scared. Again, we don't super want to be running around under tower, but if Lena is front manning and soaks some spells, we can punch some people, but everybody's missing that was bottom, so we gotta be a little careful. If that person goes near Lena, you can probably help, but we gotta be careful because we don't see Dazzle, we don't see Sniper, we don't see Legion.
Yeah, they're all there.
Okay, yeah, this is not a fight you care about. So I would just be going towards mid and killing this witch doctor who you know is alone now. Okay, just kidding. Sniper did not come to the fight top. You got an illusion rune. If you catch this witch doctor, you should still die before Sniper kills you. Okay, we
Nice.
whiffed the thing. I'd bail. I'd bail immediately. Use your... Yeah, nice. Cool. You should live. Alright, we're going bottom. We don't
Force
participate in this
over
fight
Limmer
top
for me.
anymore because of ult being down. What was your question,
top tower
Galaxy?
is under attack.
Force over Glimmer.
I honestly think you should be getting a Lotus this game. There's a lot of shit that you could Lotus off.
I'll
I'd be
get
very
this next
careful.
one pretty quick.
Yeah, I would not get a
Oh,
Force or a Glimmer before Lotus because your team desperately needs a Lotus exactly for shit like that. I would just try and bail.
Your middle tower
Like,
is
that
under
guy is
attack.
dead, let him be dead. You can maybe buff your Lina, but it's not worth our life. We gotta be pushing on Slark, we're not jungling. When we see 5 heroes top, that is, we have to execute map pressure. Jungling is for when we're, like, scared. We know where all 5 heroes are, we're not scared.
No, they all have.
You should assume that most of them do because they didn't TP there.
Your top tower
So I would
is
just hit,
under
you
attack.
gotta hit the building because you have ult up. Like they're still sieging your shit, so you want to be sieging their shit. You've still got ult up. They're still showing 4 heroes. The only person not showing is Witch Doctor.
Your top
I'd be
tower
going
has
mid after
fallen.
you take this, but you want to take their wisdom first. Alright. They're
enemy's
still showing
bottom
3.
tower
Go
has
take their
fallen.
wisdom and then go mid. Looks like they're going mid, so I'd actually walk through portal and go top instead.
Yeah, I have something at Secret Shop to get.
Okay. Not super worth walking there. You should just be sending your courier there.
They were all top.
Yeah, you can send your courier to their secret shop.
Mhm.
And grab those lotuses on the way. I'd be trying to defend mid on Galaxy.
Your middle tower is under
You just kind of
attack.
want to be floating around your Ench still on Galaxy. Like, your Ench will be very cool for you. Probably use your neutral regen some mana. And yeah, we're just pushing out top. They've got Mask of Madness Deso on Dragon Knight, so he's very scary. Dazzle almost definitely just put a ward down somewhere in here, so be careful. Got Arcane Boots for yourself if you want to use them on Galaxy. Be very careful walking around in there. Legion is missing, Sniper is missing, and we know they have Vision High Ground. I don't think you de-ward this without dying. Yeah, like we do not walk around in there without other people being dead or knowledge of where scary heroes are. You can buff your Lina. I'd be very careful again. We don't see where Sniper is.
I see 3 down there.
Yeah. We're hitting this building on top. We're watching that they're all missing now, so we're getting very ready to hit our ults. No, you keep hitting building.
Okay.
We're just ready to hit our ults again. You have a purge and you have a go invisible and heal button. Like you should feel very confident. Also, greater healing lotus. All right, they're going to fight people bottom. You can TP into that fight if you want to after you push this wave. There's a tier 2 there. I would just keep pushing and keep farming creeps until you see your team get into the fight and then start joining once the fight is started. Alright, the fight has not started. They're there as 5. Just keep pushing. Like, just keep pushing. We keep hard pushing. We force them to, like, respond and get one of their people to TP out, and then we can go do a 5v4. You're just trying not to get got on Ogre right now. You're up a little too far. You are currently the farthest forward on your team. Gotta buy dust so we can stop the Witch Doctor Overpaid. You being there would not have changed this fight on Slark, so I just keep hitting the building. You want to queue the creep wave and keep hitting the building.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
You guys can fortify if you want
Dire
to.
structures are fortified.
I would fortify.
Your bottom tower is under
Nice.
attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Keep pushing out top. Dragon Knight is back.
Your
That's
bottom tower
fine again.
has
He's
fallen.
not scary. He's got us done, but you have your shit. Yeah, just keep pushing. They've just still showed people down there. Careful staying low ground too long. Alright, enough people are missing that we want to be a little careful. Alright, we still see this people with stuns mid. We can go back. You can buy some of your shit off of out of your stash. Alright, we got the dust on Ogre now. We got our 2 Midas charges, so we want to use one. Sniper we do care about, so we want to kind of bail out of top now. Ideally we go through portal, but we've kind of retreated too far.
Yep.
I would just pivot towards mid. And then be checking your passive constantly to see if they've got wards down anywhere. It doesn't look like they do. In general, I would be buying shit more often. Like at this point, you have the 3,000 gold to finish Ags, but you could have used the first 1,000 gold to get 10 more Agi, which is more important than a Quelling Blade. I just keep pushing mid. Alright, we back up. Keep running. Don't think you needed to ult there, but that's okay. We're alive, that's what matters. We want to push bottom now. Probably the kind of game where you're going to want to think about a BKB.
Mm-hmm.
Just up a little too far in Galaxy. We want to keep pushing this. We do not run back while we have knowledge that there's a bunch of scary people mid. You can grab their wisdom at 28. Alright, we hit this tower.
Your middle tower
Alright, they just
has
killed your
fallen.
mid, so I'd be backing up now and stealing their wisdom. And then getting ready to go through portal. Alright, you're gonna probably need to pounce away after that. Unfortunate, but that's okay. I just go through portal and go top. Your team sees people, we can turn around and 1v1 the dazzle, but it doesn't look like we're seeing people. Can maybe see if your team will go get your own wisdom, but you're just going to cut the wave top. It should be right around this bend, because you saw your wave right around the bend. There you go. Alright, we're continuing to push the wave. It'd be really great if you could try and get your team to smoke Galaxy. You want to be buying more smoke at the seat. Also use your arcane boots on your Slark. We don't see snipers, so this is a little scary. That guy takes a long time to kill. If your smoke of the seats aren't bought out, yeah, try and buy some. Nice. Alright, we have way too many heroes up here to not take this tower. We want to try and get vision somewhere in this area on Galaxy. Yeah, you're just hitting that wave on Slark. We're not using our Q to hit it though, because our Q is our stun purge. We're standing high ground. Yeah, nice. Alright, we know Legion is here. They have Blink. We've got our backup though. Want to be trying to buff our Slark every time we have the button available. We have to dust and then stun the Witch Doctor, unfortunately. That's like the #1 priority for Galaxy is hold stun until Witch Doctor has ulted.
They also probably should have Shadow Dance there.
Yep. It's an incredibly strong panic button. If you see that Legion and Witch Doctor are in melee range of you and you know they haven't cast any spells yet, we immediately ult. Also, I feel like your options are either go Lincolns or go BKB. I leave it to you which one you'd prefer.
Probably Lincoln's because of... no, not Lincoln's because of Sniper.
Well, yeah, I mean, they all have tons of targeted spells, but it gives you a momentary, oh fuck, then you can press your ult and probably live. BKB is for the extended, I know I'm going to be fighting people, but you don't have a ton of HP, so, like, BKB is gambling that not being CC'd is going to be the difference maker, as opposed to just dying because you ran out of HP.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Galaxy, I'd be like pinging your smoke and trying to get your team to group up. If you can get Lena into a smoke, that'd be fucking amazing. They have a Shadow Blade, they have their ult, but they're for some reason at like 0 mana. We know that they have vision here on Slark, so I'd be very careful. You're using your ult to know they have vision. It's almost certainly up here. You can check that with your courier and put a sentry on the ground like over here instead.
I think they might be sending people over there.
I'd still just be pinging your smoke. Your Lena's full of mana now. Alright, you're gonna go walk towards your heroes and smoke. Doesn't matter if your Lena's not in it, just try and get 4 heroes in a smoke. After you deward. Deward first, because we know they have vision up there. Send your courier up there. Or do that, that's fine. But ideally we put the sentry farther out and send our courier. Alright, we now use the smoke, we bump our heroes. We see a bunch of people mid. We try and ping something. We either go up to their triangle or we just follow the Legion. Okay. Remember, we've got Lotus. We kind of don't want to be in the front. All right, cool. Yeah. That's a good stunt. All right, we back up. This is too far forward because we don't know where Witch Doctor is, and we already threw our stun. We got to, yeah.
Witch Doctor's bottom.
All right, we've got all of our shit.
Gonna regen.
Lotus very strong if you want to use it more often.
Yeah.
That was still fine. We don't really care about being in the jungle right now on Slark. We want to either kill this Witch Doctor or go push top. If your DK, if the Dragon Knight starts fighting your Wraith King, you can turn around and fight him back. I don't think you 1v1 him. You gotta use your Diffusal Blade active more often if you can. We don't have our ult for 4 seconds, so just be careful. You should be able to get this Dazzle for sure with the next Pounce charge. Got the active on. Yep, there you go. Cool. Alright, we back up now. The rest of our team is fucked, so we're TPing top and pushing that out. Cool. And then we're grabbing mid after that. Or I guess Galaxy's got mid. Galaxy, after you grab mid, you want to be trying to throw your buff on Slark. Also, yeah, nice Midas. Alright, we're running towards Slark so we can buff him. Alright, a little bit too late. Okay, if Slark comes, okay, there we go. Yeah, push out the wave on Slark. Cool. Don't really need to just Lotus for vibes. We only really want to use Lotus in fights. Because it's a pretty significant mana cost. Gotcha. I'd be careful walking that far forward, Galaxy. You're very frequently point of contact. You really don't want to be like the farthest towards enemy lines because you don't, that's not your role. Your role is to counter initiate essentially in this game. And also you don't need to be showing right now. Like you can go stand on your high ground or yeah, over here in the trees. They don't need to be seeing you on the creep wave. Alright, we're working on that Lincoln's on Slark. We're thinking about 35-minute wisdom, so we want to try and position towards being able to get that. Wouldn't be a bad idea to try and smoke again and get some vision out on the map. We're very weak in terms of our observer ward vision right now. Like, we want to know what's going on here. We want to know what's going on here. We see enough heroes that we don't really want to be jungling on Slark. We want to either be pushing out bottom or top. When you see 3 heroes, that's usually enough information that you want to be doing something. You can go get your wisdom. That's probably the best objective for you to go to next. But generally, if you see 3 or more heroes on minimap, if you're not fighting them, you're using that information to put map pressure. Alright, so we saw that there's 2 top. So I'd be pushing out mid or going to try and fight bottom.
I do have a...
Could also try and cut their wave top if you feel confident about that. This would be a great time to smoke and go try and kill the Dazzle bottom because we know that they have their important core top. All right, let's go smoke and try and kill the Dazzle. Run towards your ogre, and then I would be pinging your try and smoke and kill the Dazzle. You just need to grab Audi. Honestly, I think you guys kill them together just fine. Cool. Alright. That guy should be dead. Alright. We can TP top now. That's a lot of creeps. Cool. Just try and tell your team not to take this fight. Like, ping the control alt left click the X. If they go for the
I'll
fight.
head back.
Yeah, you don't want to be the farthest person forward ever. Yeah, Aetherlun's very good this game. For Ogre. Here we're pushing out more on Slark. Feel free to use a pounce charge to get places faster. You've got 2 pounce charges and enough mana regen. Yeah. Alright, all we care about is not losing a building mid. Fantastic Lotus. Alright, this is time where you probably start running back on Slark. Okay, unless you think you can kill Sniper by yourself, it is now just go back to top because a lot of your dudes mispositioned and died. It would have been a good fight to join, but then your team fucked up.
Okay.
If you can grab that guy, you can fucking kill him, but he's got his team behind him, so be very careful. Be ready to ult. Yep, good ult. Fantastic, he's gonna do that. You've got Lincolns though, and you've got your 20 wand. Okay, you're gonna have to pounce up the hill. Okay. Careful. Okay, you got bailed out by Ench. Alright, we got another ult in 12 seconds. We are not showing until then. Alright, we can just run towards them now. Again, we want to try and grab Dazzle then. Yeah, easy. Diffusal. Great. Lincoln's used. That guy should be fucked. Cool. We can go grab Sniper now. Run in a straight line at Sniper. We know exactly where he is. His team is not with him. We run in a straight line at Sniper. We buff him on the way, Galaxy. We give him... Yup, nice.
This is warded.
Alright, we know we can put a sentry down somewhere right here. Sentry. Alright, cool. Well, we have waited too long to go grab Sniper, so we're just gonna grab the wave mid and then probably push out top. Gotta be very careful. Alright, actually, Legion show top, we can just take this tower. Arcane Rune, fantastic for you as well. Easy tower, we can queue that off. Alright, that's fine. We want to be very careful here. Yeah, we can Lotus Orb that off of our guy. Nice, and we just back up. We just go push top on Slark. We don't need to be here for this. That's a bunch of creeps, so we can get some more dollars. We have a lot of dollars on Slark.
Yeah, which I...
Not horrible game to get your shard. Pretty strong. If you feel like you're not doing enough damage, I'd go for Basher. If you feel like you're scared of like too many stuns killing you, I'd go BKB. You could also always upgrade to Disperser. If you just want to be generally more tanky, you could get a Scotty.
I think Scotty for the slow as well.
Okay. Just keep pushing out the wave. As long as you have Lincoln's and your ult up, I would not be super scared even if there are 5 missing. Because you should be able to react with your Q or your ult in time. Before anybody can doink you. Alright, they have killed Roche. We're pouncing forward. Like we are running down waves with far greater urgency now that we know that they were doing an objective. Alright, cool. And then we are farming these camps and we are waiting to see if they show up. If they don't show up, we're hitting the building. They're showing 3-4 mid. We hit the building. We hit the building. We hit the building. That's cool. We can cut their wave. We can run past the tower and cut their wave.
Fuel for my fire.
Alright, yeah, there you go. I mean, you only got half of it, but that's okay. I would, yeah, run through and grab the rest of it. Leave the catapults, you don't have time for that. Just, yeah, grab the rest of the wave, and then we're hitting the building. Cool. This is great. You can A left clicked on your allied creeps to change the tower aggro. If you have A as your force attack.
Yep, I've been trying to.
Unfortunate, that's okay. We queue this wave. Alright, we can continue pushing, and then when our team starts a fight, we TP back. Alright, your team started a fight, TP back. Alright, we're going in. Dazzle is our primary first target, or sniper. Primarily Dazzle. Don't have ult anymore, so we gotta be very useful with our Q. Alright, we pounce out. We pounce up the hill, or back to our base. Yeah, nice. We bail. We bail until we're at least 90% HP, and then we can go back in. At least 90%. We're not walking back up until 90%.
Your middle tower has
You gotta stay further away so you get your passive
Yeah.
regen.
Pathing.
Yeah. Alright, I do not think you kill anybody but Dazzle here, so I'd be walking wide and getting Dazzle.
Your middle barracks has fallen.
Use one of those pounce charges. You got Lincolns, you got ult. We're just chasing Dazzle. Fantastic. Wait for Lincolns, then we ult. If they pop Lincolns, we ult. Okay, we ulted a little early. We gotta bail now because ult is down and Lincolns is down. Yeah, we don't care about the kill anymore. We just gotta live. Okay, when ult is back up and when Lincolns is back up, we can go back in. We only care about Dazzle. We're not killing anybody else. Alright, we go back in. We go back in. You can grab the Dazzle, he dies. Fantastic work. Alright, we can kill that guy next. We don't care if our guy dies. We just punch that man to death. We get another pounce. Alright, cool. We go push top. Ignore the rest of your team, go push top. All of your goobers are just going to push down mid, which is good because that's the next tower you want to take, but nobody on your team is going to go push top, so that's going to be you. Make sure you buy a TP and send your, buy your TP, buy your Orb of Frost, and then have your courier deliver
DK
items
is
and then send it to
invisible.
Secret Shop. Like hit the courier deliver items button so it gets them into your courier's inventory, and then hit the courier go to Secret Shop button. Alright, grab that next wave that's spawning top.
Why, thank you.
You want to hit the courier deliver items button so that it gets your stuff onto the courier, and then
Oh,
hit the
yeah,
courier
I
go
thought
to
it did.
Secret Shop. Yeah. Okay, we go towards mid. We're gonna go grab the wave. We got Lincolns in our ult. Courier has a hotkey for going to Secret Shop. If you didn't know, it's the W when you have your courier's
Yeah.
hotbar up. There's a lot of bounty runes we can grab. Bonk bonk.
I'll
Cool.
take that.
We want to be pushing the wave mid before we start jungling. Their wave is going to be like around here, but we know they're almost all 5 up, so we got to be careful. Doing very well so far. Alright, we gotta save our stun on Ogre for the...
Yeah.
We don't have ult, we don't have Lincolns, we kind of want to be very, very careful. I'm sorry, we bail, we bail. We pounce out, double pounce out. Alright. And walk through the portal, or just go push that wave top, and then we walk through the portal bottom. Try and send one illusion somewhere, one illusion somewhere else. Like while you're piloting main Slark, you can hold shift and spam right click and just send one of the illusions in a zigzag and send the other illusion in a different zigzag. We just want to go queue that wave. We have Lincolns up, we're not scared. We have ult up, we're not scared. Queue this wave. You want to kill that, and then we go through portal and we grab the other wave. We've got TP to respond if they try and go high ground too far. Oh yeah, we want to grab this next wave too. And then we are walking through portal and pushing bottom next. Alright, we're using pounce to get places. Feel free to use both charges. We're not trying to kill anybody right now. Cool. Very good work. Alright, we go push out bottom. Can use pounce to get there faster. Good work. Yeah, we've got plenty of money. We can buy the Eagle Song from this secret shop. Get the rest. You can preemptively buy the recipe and get your courier sending it to you, so that when you buy this from the secret shop, you don't have anything else to do. We know sniper is top, so we're just pushing this out after we get our item. That guy we can harass a bit, try and force somebody to respond and try and help him. The second our Lincoln's pops, we ult him with bouncing out. Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
You could have just kept fighting him, honestly. Like, we want to force somebody to rotate to try and save him. Alright, yep, they did. Okay, they rotated 3 heroes. Go through portal, push top. Go through portal, push top. They just TP'd 2 heroes bottom. That guy can die top. We saw them TP 2 heroes bottom. You can walk through the portal. If you find the Witch Doctor, you kill him. Use Pounce to get there faster. At least 1 charge. Disperser, get there faster. We're looking for this guy. There he is. He already wasted his stun too. Fantastic. Guy's dead. Alright, we push the wave. Good work.
My wave.
Had some mana instead.
Alright, there's at least 3 heroes missing now that we care about, so we're being careful. They might go through the portal as well. You can keep going because I'm mostly talking to Galaxy. You have ult and Lincolns. As long as you have ult and Lincolns, you do not give a fuck. Keep pushing. We're trying to force a response. Yeah, no, just keep going. You want to preemptively go grab the wave before your wave hits it. Alright, we see that guy. We bail. We ult immediately. We bail. Okay, cool. If that guy was smart, he duels you immediately there. He held his blink for some reason. Alright, cool. We can go back and push that wave again. Like, our Lincoln's is back up. We go push that wave. We're just being very quick on our reflexes to ult if we see, like, Legion Witch Doctor's mostly scary, but Witch Doctor's dead. So we're kind of not scared of anybody right now. Just push this wave again. Just remember, if Legion blinks on you, she doesn't have anything other than her ult to pop your Lincolns currently, so she's not super scary. Yeah, we can just jungle until somebody responds. Cool, we see 2 scary heroes. Yeah, we can just farm backwards until we can catch the wave again. You go help your team with Tormentor if they actually are gonna go do it. I'd go catch the wave again after that camp. Yup. Cool. That's Witch Doctor. We don't know where Legion is. We're a little bit scared. If he pops her Lincoln, we bail. Yeah, nice. We bail. Disperser gets us out faster. We got another Pounce charge. Cool. Alright, we go through the portal and help with the Tormentor. And then we probably go back through the portal and take a fight after Tormentor. Just buff your Lina and your Slark with Bloodlust if you can. Okay, we got 1, that's fine. You guys should have a big enough HP pool to just blink it. Yeah, nice. Alright. Definitely would be buying the Ags recipe so we can keep our Aether Lens in inventory.
Yeah, there's multiple here.
Yeah, just go cut their wave. You don't need to take the fight. You can just go cut their wave, run through trees. You've got Disperser and Pounce charges. That guy can be super dead. Alright, we ult immediately. Nice. Alright, we Disperser when we run. We Disperser and we run. We don't go for the kill. We just run. Pounce away. Unfortunate. We pounce away again. Nope, we pounce away. Yep. Okay, cool. 1 charge. Nice. We got our Lincolns back up. We're bailing. Good work. We're living. We're just running away. Keep running. We don't care about the wisdom right now. We just care about live. Alright, we pounce away again. We're going towards the portal bottom, so we're going to go push out away bottom, and then we're going to go through and push out top.
Wraith King cares
Every
about the
time
wisdom.
Pounce is up and Disperser is up, we're using it to get places faster. Yeah, you can push out 1 creep wave mid, but then we're immediately going to grab the portal bottom. I don't think you'd have actually just push bottom. We want to take their tier 2. I don't think you defend this without your Lina and Ogre. So your team's going to die. Probably try to defend it. I think you let them die. I think you take this tier 2 in exchange. You can also probably steal their wisdom.
Tower has fallen.
Remember, we're using Disperser and Pounce to get places faster.
Has fallen.
Can use, yeah, nice. Disperser and Pounce gets us places faster. They just got one. Alright, when our Lina is up, we can TP home, but until then, we're hitting this tier 2.
Your bottom tower has fallen. Your bottom barracks has fallen. Your bottom barracks has fallen.
Alright,
Enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Lina's up at 6, we can TP back. We got a smoke now. Would be a great time to smoke. Okay, Lena's just gonna walk down in a straight line. Gotta be really careful. Alright, Dazzle's a good go. We want to make sure we get a stun for Witch Doctor. Alright, our ult is down. We gotta be very careful. Lincoln's is also down. Very good job. We don't have dust. Gotta use dust if heroes have it. Alright, we pounce out. We try and miss a guy. Okay. Got Lincoln's up in a second. Yeah, unfortunately there were more heroes with Invis. We gotta buy back on Sark immediately. You go kill this guy. Fantastic. You kill Legion next. She has no way to get away from you. We got ult in a second. Ult. Careful of her blade mail. Cool. Pushing down bot. Actually, yeah, push down bot. Your team's gonna grab mid, and then you want to meet back up with them mid to kill the tower. And then you guys really got to try and do Rosh on bottom. So you're gonna push this wave out. Somebody has to defend the base. I hope they remember that. Okay, that's good. Yeah, push this wave out, and then you're gonna go mid after this wave. And then you guys want to just go do, you want to do Rosh while people are dead. You want to take mid tower ideally, and then Rosh. So we're running mid after this. We're using Pounce and Disperser to get places faster. Alright, cool. Good work. We don't really care about stuff like this while their team is dead. We really just want to be pressuring buildings. Like, that's very cool, but they're just going to take that back, and you will not be able to hit their buildings when they're alive. That guy can be killed. You have Disperser, you got your Pounce charges. Fantastic. If they slowly trickle in with their team, this is still a kill. Alright, fantastic. We hit the building. I would immediately tell your team we should go Rosh after you take this tower. You definitely want the tower first, though. Careful of Witch Doctor coming in. You still don't have dust for him, so it might get to the point where you replace your Ags with like a gem. You want to ping Rosh and get your team to go to Rosh. You guys really want to be doing Rosh while Dazzle is dead. Especially when you have that many stolen stacks. Nice Bloodlust. We're probably making room for the Aegis. It's definitely going on us. Nice. Alright, we are running towards probably top at this point. If your team tries to take a fight, that's you can join them, but we honestly just want to smoke up with our team and kill people, but we gotta deal with lanes. Like, we gotta fix lanes. So you're going top. Ideally, your team stays mid and pushes out mid.
Your middle tower is under
So,
attack.
dude, you guys gotta which please, Lena. You're gonna lose a tier 4 for nothing.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Clark, come here.
Yeah, you are now. John pushes out bottom lane on Slark because your team's covering the other two. We're using Pounce and Disperser to get places faster. Get that Abyssal sent out to you. We're upgrading our Ags next. Also, actually, no, we're getting Shard next is what we're doing. Still don't have Shard. Alright, just remember their team is still around, but we got Aegis, so we're using Pounce and Disperser to get places faster. We're pushing waves out. We're thinking about 60-minute neutrals in 5 minutes. Pounce and Disperser to get places faster. Nice. When we get to 60 minutes, you want to be at 2 Midas charges on Galaxy, so I would probably be really prioritizing that so you can get Madstone for your team as fast as possible. Alright, your team has stopped pushing in top, so after you do this wave, you gotta go through the portal and cut the wave top. You're only TPing back if your team takes like a game-ending fight. Otherwise, you're going through the portal and you're cutting waves. Galaxy, you want to be with your team in base. Their wave is going to be like right here. You want to just go cut it. would not be stopping for vision wards at this
Your
point.
middle tower
Pounce and
is under
Disperser gets you places faster. Pounce and
is under
Disperser gets you
attack.
places faster. Their next waves in this lane is going to have spawned after you kill this one, so we're running further down the lane to kill the next
Your
wave.
middle tower has fallen.
Alright, we Pounce and Disperser down the lane to kill the next wave. Your Wraith King is just dying pointlessly, unfortunately. After we kill this wave, if we're close to 30 seconds, we kill the next one as well. Otherwise, we go through portal and we go back bottom. Yeah, it's going to be close to 30 seconds, so we just grab the next wave as well. If your team gets to take the game losing fight, we have to TP back for it because we have Aegis and all the team's damage.
Looks like
Keep
it's
using
happening
Q
here.
for it. Yeah, I would be TPing back. Alright, we go in. Gotta remember to fortify. You gotta kill Sniper first, he's gonna kill your base if you don't. You're gonna lose the Sniper right-clicking your fountain if you're gonna kill Sniper. Nobody has vision for him. You got Abyssal Blade active. Yeah, unfortunate, it's just Sniper clicking your base. I think you did as good as you could have done that game though. That was pretty solid. Made it to 57 minutes. Not so bad. You have the most money in the game, which is pretty solid. And you only died 3 times, which is also pretty solid. Unfortunately, you had no real offlaner, and your mid laner mostly wanted to walk around places and like just start fights without any actual ability to kill anybody, which was rough. Your Lena's items are frankly crazy. And we are just a little too far forward too often on Galaxy. That's most of our deaths, is just being the point of contact.
Yeah, I felt like I was out of position a lot.
Yeah, they have, whenever there's a Legion and a Sniper, you'll feel that very intensely because their whole goal is to kill people who are out of position, so they did a good job of that. You adapted to the playstyle that I was coaching you on pretty well, but in general, that is like what you want to be doing in a game like that. Slark is not a 5v5 team fighter unless you already have a bunch of stacks and you have somebody on your team who can bail you out. Once your Lincolns and ult are gone, you just die. Like, you do not have the armor or HP pool to win extended engagements against people in a team fight. But the way that you were playing is exactly what I want you to learn, is that, like, it's not kills that win games. It's not team fights that win games. It's pushing lanes. It's creep waves dying. So if you can keep 2 lanes or pushed out, then you delay the, like, you essentially force them to send somebody back, or you take buildings. And when they send somebody back, that is when you return back and join the fight. Like, don't feel pressured even when you're the carry to take bad fights that your team has started. Because if you join that and you let up pressure on the map and you guys lose that fight, it is so much worse than you guys lose the fight but you keep pressure on the map and you're still alive and gaining resources.
I struggle with that so hard when I'm position 1.
Yeah, it is very tempting to be like, oh, my team is fighting and I'm the carry and I gotta be there. And it's like, no, you take fights on your terms. Your job is to hit buildings. You only kill people because that they're stopping you from hitting buildings. If you can hit buildings, you hit buildings.
My main issue, like, outside of the game, I know what to do, but like, my issue is removing myself from the game in the moment.
Yeah.
To actually like understand what I need to do.
Yeah, there's like a lot of information to process, especially when you're playing a role that demands you have so much like map awareness. Yeah, that Wraith King had a hard time. He was dead a lot for a guy who can die once for free. I will say that. 9 deaths on a Wraith King means probably at least like 15 deaths, actually.
He also just wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, he got hit a lot, and he had a radiance, so he you know, did some radiance damage. Hi, Salemi. It's been going well. Yeah, we just had a pretty interesting first match. Is there anybody in chat that is looking to join? We got ample open slots. Either way, I'm running out of the bathroom real quick, but if you guys want to join in, feel free to. Be right back.
I got Flare's Boda, which has an active that I never used. Oops. 30 attack speed is good though. Oh, I didn't realize that we were against Stinky Yeen Girl and Spicy Kitty Girl. And Burb.
Yeah, we definitely had a couple furries on the other team there.
Wow.
Herb.
The character I kind of want to play, but I don't know if it's... Spectre. And Morphling, which are both difficult. Morphling's probably harder.
Yeah, Morphling, you kind of have to know a lot of the other characters.
Yeah, I do know most of the other characters,
Okay.
but not the most recent patch.
Yeah, I try to get like a game or two in on meta carries as they go through and get a feel for them. Even if I don't play like, you know, 10
You
games
could
on
come
each of
find
them.
out, foe. You could come find out.
It's true.
Go, I return.
All right, so position 1 Venomancer next.
Venomancer.
Yeah, he got that Ags on him.
Yeah.
No, man.
I think that might be a struggle to pull off.
Just get a team with debuffs.
You know,
That
if
goes
you wanted to
crazy.
do position 1 Venomancer back when he could fucking put wards on people, or on himself, I would have agreed.
Yeah, I watched that.
That shit was hilarious, dude.
That was funny.
You could just walk up to somebody and instantly fucking explode them. Hi, Lucy. I've been really busy, but I'm hanging in there. I'm trying my best every day. Hope you're doing well. Alright, do we got any goobers in chat? Any jochers? Anybody that wants to be joached?
I see so
any
many
duders?
goobers there that could join us.
Yeah, listen. They know it's here. It is open. They're not obligated though. I like to play the video game. I will just joach. You can stagger in and be confused only if you want to. Again, this is not a like anybody is obligated. It's if you would like to play the video game. Too full of taco at the moment. Understandable.
Hey, listen, I ate a giant bowl of chili before, and I'm here.
Hell yeah.
You're so brave.
You're so brave.
I am
You're
really
so brave and
brave.
powerful.
Let's be real.
I don't know, Fo. You fucking crushed in that first game yesterday as Jakiro. You did great. I think you did great. But yeah, you will not improve unless you practice. You think the game is fun. you got people here willing to play with you if you want to come. These are quesadilla tacos. I don't know what that second word is. Sounds intense.
Like Mexican gravy.
I see. Yeah, and if you want to come, Jet, you're more than welcome. Any thoughts about the previous game? What do we
I
think?
buy Lotus Orb very rarely, and I felt like as the match went on, I was actually using it reasonably well, which was good.
Yeah, so basically, if they have really scary things that are purgeable or really scary targeted abilities like Lotus Orb goodness go up, and literally everybody on their team has a scary targeted ability. Welcome back, DK. We're still waiting if you want to come join. Hi, Fo. But yeah, so Lotus very good if there is shit that you want to purge, or shit that you want to reflect. And basically, if they have a bunch of targeted stuns, it's always good. I will honestly justify it even just against a like witch doctor, because being able to reflect a cask in a team fight is like sometimes game swinging. Like that shit's getting an extra free stun essentially is the item sometimes. And being able to buy that is good. I think on Slark, we were doing fine. We were mostly failed by like mid lane and off lane not being able to, like, you were not strong enough to pop people and run out. So honestly, maybe next time we think about something that lets you burst harder. So it might have been, I still like the Basher into Abyssal. I still like the Disperser in Lincoln's. Scotty, maybe we get a like Bloodthorn instead. A Bloodthorn or a Nullifier maybe.
Yeah,
I just want you
Nullifier
to
would
be able to
make sense.
click an active on somebody and make them die faster, because I don't think it's that you took too many bad fights, and I don't think it was that you went on the wrong people. I think it's you didn't kill people fast enough, and your team was very frequently taking bad fights and either already half dead or already dead by the time you wanted to engage. So I think you being able to pop a guy and immediately bail faster might have benefited you more.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I felt like if Lena had a Bloodthorn or like
Your
just to
Lena
be
just
able
needed to position better. Like your Lena
Yeah.
did the like I hold W, I run forward into like every single encounter, and that is not, you can't do that with Lena. She has the
Not
biggest
that
attack
you
range in the game for a reason. You do not want to be like running melee chest to chest with people. Also, Hypho.
Like just the
Hello.
ability to silence Dazzle would have changed a fair amount.
That is true, yeah. Orchid Bloodthorn on Slark is pretty pog. I highly recommend that. But it's usually situational, because at this point there are stronger items for him, but I am definitely a known Orchid enjoyer. Alright, who are we missing in the Discord channel? We're missing Jet, we're missing DK. Are you guys coming to this? Or we got DK.
Booga booga booga.
Hello.
Oh,
There's
dang.
a DK.
Jet, are you a Discorder? I feel like I vaguely remember you being in Discord at least once, but I leave it to your discretion. Otherwise, you can just type in party chat. That would work just fine. How was your food?
Get the deadlines
DK.
come fashionably late. It's very good. Give me a sec. I'm pouring tea and I'm gonna spill it if I fuck.
Also, happy it's your birthday in a few hours.
Yeah, I get old. I'm ancient.
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
huge.
I doubt it.
I
Big if
become the
true.
old. But no, food was good. Yesterday we had some in my my nesting partner made me some gyros for my like birthday dinner, and we were trying out a recipe to make gyros from scratch, or at least as close as you could get with like ground beef, like hamburger meat.
Mm.
And It came out okay, but because tzatziki sauce is such a strong neutralizing sauce, because its primary like ingredient is cucumbers, so it makes everything mild as shit. That's its entire purpose, is like yogurt and cucumber mild out a very spicy meat. If your meat isn't so spicy, you cannot eat it by itself. The tzatziki sauce tends to just overpower it. And so today I was like, I want to try my hand at seasoning that to make it as close to the actual meat it's supposed to be.
Mm.
And did it again. And holy shit, that was good.
Fuck yeah,
I know
dude.
it's seasoned damn close to perfect, because even after eating it, I still taste the spice of the meat on my tongue. And that means it was done right.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. Good work. I gotta try and cook more stuff. I click the funny button just to make sure everybody is here.
I
Do we get the good boy noise?
Jet, do I have is Jet in the Discord? I don't have it pulled up. Jet is in the Discord. Hello.
Why do
Yeah, I'm
three
right
of
here.
you not show up as like
Do I
online?
have
Oh, it's
a funny little PNG guy for you?
Yeah, the lit up ones are friends.
Do not have a funny little PNG guy for you.
No, I forgot to do that last time. You linked it.
I did link it. Well,
Yeah.
if you want to do that while we're queuing, paste it to me eventually, and I will get you up on screen. In the meantime, though, in order of experience, we're gonna decide roles. What are you feeling like doing today, Fo?
Probably still 5, but
Okay,
I'm flexible.
we're doing
have less games than
Jakiro
me?
or Veno.
I
Yeah,
have like 5
yeah, they've played
Holy
a total
shit.
of 5 matches.
ish.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
If you look at
Nice.
Foe's profile, Foe has 1 win.
Yeah,
Which
listen,
is
that was
kinda funny
yesterday. You
because-
get
And
this,
one
that was a
MVP.
huge W yesterday, dude.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Huge. Very
One
well
win,
Your
done.
one
supporting
MVP,
score
like,
is
that's-
already higher than mine.
Okay, so we'll stick you on Jakiro. If Jakiro's banned, do you still feel like playing Veno, or do you want to try a different guy? Because I have recommendations if you do.
You have recommendations. Now I'm curious.
Yeah, if Jakiro is banned and you do not feel like playing Venomancer, or you want to try something new, I think Lion would be very good. He is a very, very good hero to learn the game on. He's got 2 different forms of CC, and his ultimate is you point at a guy and kill him.
What?
His
Yep.
ultimate is called
Finger of
Finger
Death.
of Death. You point at a guy and kill him. Shaman, we're gonna hold back on Shaman just because Shaman requires standing still and channeling, which demands a little bit better knowledge of where you should be. But
What do you mean?
keep that in mind.
Let them first hero witch doctor like I did back in the day.
True,
That's how you start
yeah.
learning.
Learning where to not stand. All right, we'll stick with that for now. And then DK, what are we feeling today?
I kind of want to be position 1 Clinks. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'm feeling Clinks.
Cool, we can do that. So we'll probably put you and Foe in the same lane then. And then
I have more than no commends.
you got to get your teammates to commend you.
I thought I commanded you.
That's
Yeah, no, I
that's fucked up.
commended-
Yeah, I definitely.
That's not updated.
Adi, what do you want to do? For because you cannot
if
do
one
1,
is
you
taken, I'll
cannot do
probably-
5.
I'll do 4.
Okay. So Jet and Galaxy, you got 3 in mid left. What do you want to do?
I'll go mid.
Jet, you cool with playing 3?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I click the button. All right, I've got your link. Let me put your little
Who the fuck is
goober
this? Oh, it's Omni Knight.
on the screen.
Omni Knight doesn't exist.
He's not real.
definitely do.
Omni Knight cannot hurt you.
Sometimes I gotta be real careful because I have a weird tendency to like read messages that I see just inherently.
Yeah, do not read them
And
out loud. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you gotta be real careful doing that.
Do I even want to
No.
know?
No.
I don't care.
And
if you
I
want to
couldn't
know.
tell you even if you did. Yeah, I'm about to say I can't tell you even if you want to know. So, oh man, that was funny. I'm gonna nerd out very briefly. One of my favorite games growing up was Final Fantasy X. One of the few games we owned on the PlayStation 2. And when Magic the Gathering put out their "we're doing a collab" thing, I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited to get these, my favorite game from back in the day, or one of them at a minimum. I get to play them in my other game I play now. And then every single site that sold these cards was sold out in under 30 seconds.
Yup, welcome to the
Because of
modern
scalpers.
video game or modern card game market.
But here's the thing.
All
MTG fucked them, all those scalpers, because they sent them out again. They sent one batch knowing it was going to happen, waited, and then sent out another one. And so I was able to get them for like normal, not stupid prices. And it came in not too long ago, and I finally have a use for this like really cool purple and pink omnicolor gradient box that I printed specifically for one of these decks. And Yuna Grand Summoner is like on the front.
Mm.
I cannot get over how much justice they did to the art from Final Fantasy X, because to this day, I don't know of a game that looks as pretty as it does for how old the game is. Like, I genuinely believe half their budget went into just the visuals for some of their scenes in that fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to link. Actually, I'm gonna alt tab. I'm doing the forbidden. Oh wait, actually now we can test. Is my audio? My audio is still here, so that means it's just in game. In game is where my audio breaks. Why? That's
Very
the only
sad.
time you need it.
Because it wants you to focus.
The game's audio is what breaks. It doesn't help me focus. It makes me not hear when people are channeling shit.
Well, it punishes you for not specifically focusing on the game.
Oh. No, even if I'm not talking about like even if I don't alt tab, it still does it. I hope I spelled that right. It's been so many years. I did. All right.
Ingration.
Here we go. Watch on YouTube. Gar, I'm gonna send you a short 3-minute video so you can see what I'm talking about. You don't have to watch the whole thing. The first like 5 seconds will show you what I mean when I say I genuinely think they dumped almost their entire budget into the visuals.
I'm watching on my phone so I don't get stuff on stream.
Yeah.
Where are you sending it to me? On
It also has a
Discord
really
or
sick
Telegram?
soundtrack.
Discord. Okay. If this plays an ad in the Discord embedded thing, I'm immediately closing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it does not.
Okay. It's like, please no ad.
I know doing like the watch together thing on YouTube in Discord is just a great way to get 700 ads.
Is this the
God,
water
the
bubble
fucking
game?
soundtrack. That is Blitzball. This is a
Wait, is
scene
this the
from
remaster?
almost... Yeah, this is the remaster, but it doesn't matter because they didn't update those videos. They are the fucking same because they didn't need to.
I have like trauma from the fucking Blitzball, dude. Holy shit! Because I remember.
Oh, yeah, Waka's ultimate weapon. You have to fucking.
I mean, I never
Oh,
played this
God.
game.
I remember that.
I remember being on a vacation where we were like, I think it was like in Maine or something, and we were there for like a fucking week, and I did not want to be there. And like one of my relatives had brought, I think it was like a PlayStation, and they had this game. Is this a PS2 game, PS3 game?
Yeah.
Yes,
PS2.
PS2 game. Very
Okay.
old.
Yeah, they brought their fucking PS2. And they were I don't know if it's an achievement or like what the point of it is, because again, I've never played any Final Fantasy games. But they spent days, and when I say days, I mean literally like at least like 8 hours a day, because we didn't have anything to do and we had no responsibilities. And I just remember like getting bored of watching them because I was like, I don't understand what is happening and I don't care to. They were doing the like start of the game blitzball thing where you're like supposed to lose and trying to win, and they
Oh my
eventually
God.
did, but it like
They're
it
bad.
took them 5 billion years.
They're just bad, Gar. I hate to say it, but kid me did that in 3 tries.
Well, isn't there what? Maybe it's not the first one, but it's like there is
No,
someone that you're.
It is
It
the
is?
first
Okay.
time you play blitzball. You are supposed to get your shit rocked. It's a whole thing. But if you don't, you get one of the most useful things in the game. So that like you want to sit there and grind it if you have to.
Yeah,
but
well,
it
they
shouldn't
had
be
to.
that
It
hard.
was.
Is it like a key steer?
All right, we're picking first on supports, or
Oh, I
that's
can't believe I
fine.
did that.
Well,
I'm dumb.
yeah, you're
Now I'm
not.
gonna get
You are no
countered.
longer Mr. Support, but that's okay.
I'm. What might happen? What?
No, that's fine. You pick your hero. Pick your
I-
hero.
Turn
Oh.
to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
there you
good.
go.
It was
I was
me
try-
being the dumb one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was.
so
It
used to
was
playing
DK
position
locked
5, I
as the carry
instant-locked.
first, and usually
Oh.
you want to pick carry later.
Oh, hey, it's fine. We got Drow Ranger. They're almost certainly going to be the
10
carry.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
But no. So the other time you
5
have to play
seconds
Blitzball is to
Go ahead
get
and pick
Waka's
it.
ultimate weapon.
Your
You have to
turn
play like
pick.
you have to win. Sorry, you have to win the world tournament. I think like 50 times or some crazy shit like that. It's really bad.
Seeing as how the game also wanted you to dodge 200 lightning bolts. It was just
Oh, I
yeah.
remember-
Although
Oh, that
in
yeah.
fairness,
Fuck that.
in fairness, they did also put a thing in the game, whether intentional or otherwise, where you could walk a specific spot and guarantee a lightning strike doing so. So although tedious, it wasn't as awful as you run around until the flash happens and press the button. You could
it was
incite it
basically
to
as
occur.
awful.
It wasn't fun. There was a lot of grinding in Final Fantasy X, but that's only if you wanted the ultimate weapons. If you just ignore those, games not remotely as bad.
Go.
The only thing I cared about was Yojimbo, the coolest summon in that game.
Is he the one that you just pay him money?
Yes, you just pay him an obscene amount of money. Oh, I hear giggling. I might be able to hear in-game sound. Holy shit. Big money? Big money, no whammies.
Yeah, Yojimbo, basically, you paid him, he lopped off the last 0, and then that's how much damage he did.
Yeah. And on top of that, you had to, when you first get him, you have to pay him an amount, and it determines like the length of time or something. Like the first amount of money you can give him is very important.
We're probably gonna play conservative. We want to get these 2 runes. We're queuing up items from our build on the way there. Shift Q and then Control Shift Q to add more.
Yep. Is this? Yes.
Just as a
Also, I
reminder,
realized-
shrapnel does not stack, so we're not shooting all of our shrapnel charges at once.
Hey Gar, you remember the time where I bought the boots on Clinks?
Yeah.
Like the little colored boots?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that I had it on the wrong color the whole time?
I don't know. I don't remember.
That was a while ago. But yeah, I was
Not really
watching
a
a
wrong
video
color.
of someone playing it. Well, because there's a certain type of boot that you can like cycle the
30
colors
seconds.
Yeah,
on.
it's called Power Treads. You can have Agi, Int, or Strength. You are a Agi hero.
Agility character, yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that you like there are reasons why you would toggle it to other things.
Yeah.
But we can
But
go
the
over
thing
that
is, like,
another time.
I toggled it to strength and then never toggled it off and just didn't realize.
That's fine.
Details.
All right,
then you
we
have more
want
hit
to
points.
send one person to go grab our like closer bounty rune. Or
Should
just
it be
throwing
not
people
me?
down here? Grab it. We get to the rune. All right, cool. All right, we go back to
Yeah, I
lane.
know.
Just remember you can press Alt W or right click your arrows to turn them off. You don't really want to use those on creeps. You're kind of just using those to harass enemies, but also it doesn't pull creep aggro if you manually cast it, like orb walking.
Yeah, if you
as I
W
mentioned
auto.
Before. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting our wards in our inventory. On Jakiro, we are putting a sentry ward in our inventory, and then we're putting it in the enemy camp. We're holding Alt to see the enemy camp, and then we're putting our sentry in the enemy camp. Sentry is the
This
blue
one up
one.
here?
Yep, this is the enemy camp. Sentry is the blue one. We're putting a sentry in it. Drawing on the ground. Yep. Sentry goes in this box. There you go. All right, we go back to lane and we help our friends. We press E on people.
I have E.
They've got
Fuzzy.
an ice guy who does slows, and he has a stun where he pulls you towards him. They've got a brush guy who passes a ink line through creeps, and the more creeps it passes through, the more damage it deals, and it slows you if it hits you. He's got a silence that he can cast on you that makes a ghost cling to you, and it does damage to you and silences you while the ghost is on you. You have to punch the ghost to kill it. Make sure you punch the ghost and kill it, otherwise it rips off of you and does a bonus chunk of damage if you let it stay on you for too long. Alright, we want to make sure we get this last hit, or at least that they don't deny it. Cool. Alright, we're pressing E on people on foe. We can like go through these trees, or yeah, that also works.
Yeah, I was stuck in pathing.
It's all good. Alright, we want to just bully this, like, ice guy if we can. That observer ward's okay, but if they deward their camp, they're gonna definitely get that observer. Alright, that's the ghost thing. You want to attack it? There you go. If you can't manage to click on it, you can press A to turn your cursor red, and that's your attack button, and then you can just left-click the ground, and it'll make your guy attack whatever's closest to you, which will be the ghost. Alright, we want to be using our Q on enemy hero, not the wave, but just a hero, because we're at full mana on Jakiro. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you see him winding back his little staff thing, because if he passes that through creeps, it does a lot of damage to you. Try and get the range creep deny if you can. Okay, that's okay. We got full mana on foe still, so we want to throw a Q. Nice. And we want to tango a tree, and then we can press our E on that guy. Alright, that's a little slow and a defense shield he can put on himself. You can throw your Q at him again. If he Qs you, you can Q him. His Q is the little explosion of thing. He was not there, but that's okay. We can put our stick back in our inventory. And then we're saving up for our boots. Feel free to eat another tango, and then we're going to get the Lotus on Jakiro. And then DK, you're just chilling and CSing. Just be careful walking up too far, because they have a lot of damage bursts. They can click on you. Okay, he just fucked his thing up for no reason. Feel free to tango up as well, DK. And then we got a lot of money, DK, so we want to buy some stuff. Have it sent out to us so that those stats can help us out. Alright, we're going to go pull on foe. We're going to attack this camp and immediately run through these trees. Yup. Alright, good work. Now we want to stick with those creeps and we hang out. We don't attack the creep camp, we just get last hits on it. Yeah. Alright, and we can get our denies as well. Don't want to tank the creeps. You don't want to use your attacks on the creeps again. That's why I said you don't want to auto attack it except for just getting the last hit. So we never Q that camp. Q we're just using on enemy dudes. Alright, we want to go look for an enemy dude because we have our E up on foe. You're just focusing on last hitting DK.
Yep.
Top lane is going to be all about beating up the Drow, which you're already doing. The Ogre is probably never going to die because he's just really tanky. Very good job punching that guy. Alright, you got to attack your ghost. Remember, A, click the ground if you can't click on it.
I'm stuck.
Just yep, okay. Got to use your wand or the healing lotus. You mostly just died because you didn't kill your ghost, because it does a lot of damage to you. So the second that the ghost is on you, main priority becomes attacking the ghost. If you can't manage to click on it, you can just...
I was CC'd that way.
Yeah, but you still had many opportunities to kill the ghost. So we just gotta kill the ghost a little faster. Mid is just gonna be about staying far back enough that you don't get put in astral. Yeah, and just always, if he's going up for CS, we're always harassing him with charges. He should not have been able to see uphill there because of where his creeps were.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he has
wards on the way.
Yeah, he has vision for sure. Boots are going in backpack instead of the stick on foe, and we're gonna go pull. We're going back to the camp, and we're gonna. That's okay, but the camp's already spawned, so there's no real point in that for now. Then we're gonna attack that. We're gonna run this way, but because there's only one creep there, we're gonna have to go pull through. So we're running back to the large camp immediately. And then we're going to have to attack the large camp and then run like that. Boots go in inventory instead of stick while we're doing this. Right, we got to help our gamer. We got to attack the ghost. If you don't attack the ghost, you die. You died to the ghost. You got to attack the ghost.
He was in the tree.
All right, there you go. You can attack the ghost. All right, we keep backing up. You want to run to your tower instead of just running left a bunch. You want to just run straight onto your tower. Also, boots gotta go in inventory instead of the stick. Helps you run away, helps you do a bunch of stuff. All right, you can get your stick back where the tangos used to be. All right, we're looking to press E on dudes because we got E up. It's a lot of free damage constantly. We're going up and we're pressing E.
Afraid of
Yeah, we don't gotta be afraid when we got our E up. All right, we attack our ghost.
Where is it at?
It's on you. Yep, there you go. It'll always attach directly to you. All right, we don't want to dive tower. You can hold Alt C the tower range.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that thing is why I died to the ghost earlier.
Just not knowing where
The
it
grabby
was.
thing.
God damn it.
The grabby thing that
Oh, Lich? Yeah, I'm
Lich
aware,
did.
but there were multiple times where you just started running away instead of attacking. You could have killed the ghost. All right, we can go pull again on foe.
I go.
Just be careful, DK. They have a lot
starting
of
to learn
burst
what he does.
damage. Yeah, Lich can walk up and press Q on you, and it just explodes you for ice damage, so it also slows you, and it deals AoE damage around the primary target. Grimstroke does the passive thing through creeps. It slows and does more damage per each unit it passes through. You gotta attack your ghost. Nice. One more hit, you're fine. You're good. Just keep going. You got your E to eat something if you can.
There's nothing nearby. Why
That's
are
okay.
you walking
Oh,
back?
careful, careful. Okay, unfortunate.
Okay, I clicked over here and he started walking this way to get there. Like the
Yeah,
fuck?
pathing through trees can be tough sometimes depending on how much like collision is between you and where you're going. All right, we want to try and get oh, we got the wisdom top. Nice. Galaxy, we don't win this lane by like lingering here because eventually he's going to just turbo outscale you in terms of like if he just gets on top of you and then gets to CC you a little bit with his astral, eventually he gets to the point where his ult will like one-shot you because your HP is so slow.
Die, bitch.
Careful, you're taking a lot of creeps. Yeah, that was still a good kill though. All right, we can go try and go into our shop and get another set of tangos on foe. Doing good tower damage mid. We got good wards for ourselves. We can check the rune bottom after we kill these creeps. And then we're just going for the large camp pull on foe. So we're gonna attack the large camp there, and then we're gonna run it towards our creeps. I'm gonna have to cut through here. Just based on how long it took us to get there. Yeah, you don't have to follow my lines directly. You just want to lead it to the creeps. So if I draw the line, but then it takes you a few seconds to respond to what I was saying, then you just got to walk it to the creeps. We can go get the small camp pull now. And you're thinking about getting the Lotus on DK.
OD is missing, by the way.
All right. We want to go into our shop and buy another set of tangos when we can on foe. Yeah, again, the thing that makes the creeps run into the camp is them seeing you take damage. So you want to like try and bait the camp to throw a projectile attack at you, and then the projectile hits you when you're close to your creeps. Got to run away, throw your stun if you can. Okay, unfortunately, ghost. That guy might have saved you. If you live, wand immediately when you come out. Nice. Okay, unfortunate, but that's okay. Really late on the TP, but maybe you get the Lich. Or that guy if he just stays. He's gonna die because he has no way to dodge that. Okay. I would just walk towards the Lich as well. You still have enough mana for another shrapnel, and you can just die if you get a good shrapnel. Yeah, we've...
Can I please shoot the fucking ghost?
Yeah, you can shrapnel deeper if you think you get the Grim, then that's okay. Yeah, if you're having trouble clicking the ghost, again, hitting A turns your cursor red for force attack, and then if you left click anywhere on the ground, force attack makes your character attack whatever's closest to you, which will always be the ghost if it's attached to you. So like if you're struggling to try and right
I feel like
click
I clicked, well no, that time I feel like I clicked the ghost, but after the hypnosis, he just didn't. Like he just did refuse to attack it.
Unfortunate. All right, we want to, yeah, we can just help push out this tower, but also creeps are dying mid to nobody, so eventually somebody's got to go back mid. There's everybody top right now, so I'll just be hard pushing this wave bottom. Just like push the tower. I mean, even on sniper, just like take the tower when there's 4 heroes top.
Lich ulted me.
All right, we got the ghost again. All right, we killed the ghost. Cool. He doesn't have anything scary anymore. We just want to push this tower hard because there's still so many heroes top. We're going to be pressing our E on the tower when we get there on foe.
Yep.
Gotta wait for the creep wave. All right, when the creep wave pushes up, we press E on the tower, and then everybody is just shredding the building. Grimstroke's ultimate links 2 people together like he just did. Now you both get ghosted. You gotta attack your ghosts together. There we go. All right, that's fine. We lived. Any targeted abilities that get cast are doubled when he does that. You gotta try and throw your stun and then your ults. Throw your ults on foe if you can. Great ult. Throw your Q. Yeah, you guys win this if you just keep fighting. All right, you can Q that guy. Missed, but that's okay. We're just chilling now. You can attack your ghost. There you go. Good work. All right, Tango a treat.
Oh, 2 bounties. Yummy, yummy.
Doing good hitting the building, Galaxy. Just be careful when Lich respawns. So Lich's ultimate, the ice guy, throws essentially the fire guy's ult from League. It bounces between units and does more damage per each bounce. It stops if you guys separate enough that it has nothing left to bounce to. So just keep that in mind.
What bounces?
Ice guy's ultimate, Lich. He's
Ice
got the whatever the fire
like
character.
a Brandle.
Yeah, exactly, Brandle. That's what I meant by fire character guy. Grimstroke's ultimate, the thing that linked you and foe together. They've got a sentry in lane. They can see you.
Shit. Yeah.
You gotta attack your ghost.
Trying to attack my
There you
ghost.
go. Oh, well, didn't kill it in time. All right, there you go. Yeah, if you don't kill the ghost, it refreshes on him. So it does a chunk of damage to you, and he gets the cooldown turned off. You're gonna want to tango up and grab the Lotus. Anyways, Grimstroke's ultimate links 2 people together like you saw when you guys were pushing the tower, and any targeted abilities cast on one of you also cast to the other. So their goal is to link you guys together and then get 2 Lich ults. That was Lich ult. Don't walk to the creep wave because it counts as allies foe. When that guy sends his bouncing frost orb at you, just run away from all allies so that it doesn't have anything to bounce to. Alright, we're just trying to stay back on Clink's hero. We're just taking a little bit too much heat. Honestly, you can just go mid and we send sniper bottom. Like, just send Clink's mid for now and we bring sniper bottom. You can use your ult to get there faster, DK.
Oh, right. I forgot I'm not fucking...
Yeah, just TP bottom. Oh, you don't have a TP on sniper. Just start running bottom on sniper. You guys got a lane swap because Clink's is getting a little bit bonked and OD went bottom.
I can go bottom.
Alright, they're going to try and cast a bunch of buttons on you here, foe, so you want to be a little bit careful.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are going to get linked together. If you stay too close, you got to attack your... Okay, it's okay. If that guy puts you in that, the ghost immediately falls off of you. So that's okay. Alright, we are now chilling. We have shown 3 heroes down here, though, so we got to be either pushing or we got to be fighting. If you land a stun on this guy over here on foe, he probably dies. So just you don't have to be scared anymore. You have 3 heroes here. They only have 2. So just play forward. All right, they got 3 heroes here now. So now we want to
lane and get the shrine.
We want to be careful. We don't see OD.
On my way.
Yeah, you can maybe get it on Pugno, but Grimstroke's there. All right, just go for the Lich if you can here. We want to be standing over here on foe. We want to be standing in this area. Also try and buy some observers if you can, and then maybe a smoke of deceit. All right, we're just walking up and pressing E on the tower. And then Galaxy, because you're more experienced, you're focused on staying farther away from people when Grimstroke is in vision so that he can't link you to somebody. It's okay if other people get linked. It is not okay if you get linked.
Yeah, I'm trying to extra focus on.
All right, we're going to press E on the tower on foe. We also do a ton of tower damage on Pugno. We can just be chipping it with another blast. All right, there's the link. Attack your ghosts. Okay, it's okay because fucking OD rescued you from the incredible double Lich ult. Throw your ult before you die. Unfortunate. Well, you're all still gonna die, but you almost made it. OD almost threw that for you, but we threw it harder. Just push out mid on DK if you can.
Yep.
We're trying to get some
alone up
observer
there.
wards and some smokes on foe while we're dead. Smoke of Deceit is a purple one,
I
observer ward, that one.
Keep having. I bought them and then they just keep not showing up half the time.
That's okay. When you're alive, you're gonna TP top with your team. You guys want to just send a couple people up there, and then honestly, we're just chilling with sniper, probably bottom again. You guys can go pressure that tower with you two, and then sniper, we're just using shrapnel to keep the wave pushed out, and then we're farming jungle. We don't want to be showing up this far when that many people are missing. Maybe you get that guy though? Okay, cool. If I was their OD, I would kill you for that. But he is just... Yeah, that was a little too far up on Clinks. You're not a like tower dive tier yet. You gotta finish
I
your
don't really
Dessa.
do crazy damage yet.
Yep, gotta finish your Desolator. We're just thinking about hitting creeps right now. Like, we do not take engagements on Clinks.
Yeah,
I think it's the, like, remembering to keep your creep eating buff up is, like, so huge.
Also,
too.
you gotta be jungling Galaxy. Like, you gotta either pull for yourself or you just gotta kill creep camps. Ideally, pull for yourself. Like, you can pull the creep camp in there and it'll help you speed up how fast you take the camp, because everybody needs neutrals at this point. We are very behind on getting neutral items. This applies to DK too, so like you're pushing this wave and then you're taking one of their camps or one of your camps. But you need your neutral item. So after we get the creep wave out, we're killing a camp. If you're feeling strong, you go kill theirs. If you're feeling weak, you go kill one of yours.
I'm feeling too good right now, so I'm gonna go kill one of mine.
Jakiro here, we can go put a really strong observer ward. We're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna put an observer ward all the way over here. I'll keep drawing arrows. Just keep going.
Trouble.
We keep going. We keep going.
I'm going.
Observer ward
I'm
goes
going.
here. Bam. All right, we back up. You guys can just keep pushing out top. We're probably just a little too far forward on Galaxy if we're getting killed by Grimstroke. Did you get like double? Well, there's no one to link you to. So
I think
don't know.
they have a sentry
You
somewhere
can grab
around
that
here.
shield rune there. Yeah, they
Can try to
probably do.
help out.
You can press a bunch of buttons on that guy mid. He's just gonna put you in the gay baby jail. But if you get out of gay baby jail, you can probably punch him to death. Yeah, he's got a sentry down mid.
Yeah, he
That's gay
definitely has
baby
a
jail. You
fucking
can just keep
sentry.
running at him. Like, that's all he does.
Why is
Your
gay baby
middle
jail
tower
always
is
funny?
under
All right,
attack.
just push the wave.
Oh, there's a man. Hi.
All right.
How long does shield last? Am I wasting it by using it here?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You can see how long it lasts in your buff bar. It's the circles above your abilities.
Oh, I
You
see
can
it, I
alt
see it.
left click it if you want to ping it and see the duration.
Gotta get another jungle, another neutral item. I only have 2.
I got more people here.
I am
Tower's
way-
3 here again.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you managed to make it through the portal. Grab the haste
Oh, I
rune
did?
on
Holy
Galaxy.
shit, I thought I was
Yeah,
dead.
you did not die, but you got a ghost on you. Very nice rotation from Jet.
That was really good.
That's a bunch of people that can be killed bottom if Sniper shows back up there with the haste rune. Like, they're all
Drow is
sniperable.
right in here.
Okay, sure, that's fine. You got DK with you. Go find Drought. There you go.
Oh,
That's the Drought.
I just
Unfortunate. We can still grab them if we can throw another shrapnel. Don't need no shrapnel. Cool.
hello. It's
All right,
me.
we push out top and take the tower. Careful bottom. You don't have anybody else coming to help you. Just try and push top and take the tower. That includes you, DK, and foe. We're just going top to take the tower.
Top.
Top lane here. We go to top to take the tower.
Who's that? Orga Magi mid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we got our Desolator coming on courier? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool.
Oh, I need to.
Actually, I'm on a controversial. There.
You can grab that if you want.
Huh? We
Well,
said grab what?
Yeah.
We
grab-
want to be punching neutral camps on DK because we're still not at our neutral item, and we are kind of we're missing 2 neutral items at this point. All right, we push this tower with Sniper and Jakiro after this wave dies. Got to be careful that guy. He's gonna press the silence
guy's
button
not
on you.
alone.
You attack the silence thing. Okay, we have not
damn it,
attacked
I'm
the
dead to
silence thing
ghost.
fast enough.
Yeah, I did the A move, but I'm not used to it yet. I did
It's
it
all
way too
good.
late.
That guy can die if we ult him. Unfortunate. Alright, we have walked too close to an ally on Galaxy and are now dead.
Everybody hunted me.
Yeah,
crazy.
you walked into a bunch of dudes without any way to stop them pressing buttons on you. You want to stand farther
No,
back
no, I
on
meant
foe?
the-
No,
and
I think they
throw
mean the
your
Monster
W?
Hunter thing.
I bet the Monster Hunter thing.
Gotcha, yeah.
It's like 3 people.
Either way, we want to stand further back on foe, and we're waiting for them to go on our guy, and then we're saving that guy and counter-initiating with stun and ult. We never want to be the first one that gets gone on, so if we get gone on, that means we are standing too far forward.
the hardest thing for me to learn as a support.
DK, we just want to be hitting the creeps mid. Like jungling is important, but like right now, if there are creeps you can hit, we hit them, and then we jungle on the way while we wait for the next wave.
Oh, there's a lot.
Gotta
of
defend top on Jakiro.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're headed mid.
You don't want to go to
heroes that
where
were up there.
Clinkz is. That's not a worthwhile TP. You just wasted money and cooldown to move somewhere that was essentially going to take you an extra second to walk there. Okay, careful mid. They're getting vision in here, so if we want to go do some dewarding on Jakiro, that could be worth it. Let's go put a sentry down right here. Cool. There's observer and sentry right there. All right, we go push out top on Jakiro. Just got the wisdom. All right, we're chilling out mid. Again, we want to be hitting jungle while we're waiting for the next wave. So it's we hit the wave, we go to jungle. We hit the wave, we go to jungle. But if there's a wave to hit, we are not in the jungle, and then vice versa. If there's no wave to hit, we are in the jungle. All right, the wave is back, so after we kill this, we go back. You can also leave a little early, yeah, because your guys will clean up for you.
Well, if these things were following them and not me, that is.
That's all good.
Hey, Pugna.
All right, they were trying to kill Jet bottom. I think Jet maybe gets out if you use your neutral. He'll go a little bit faster. They're gonna try and take bottom tower. We have all of our ultimates. I feel like we can probably take this fight.
Grab that.
You want to grab the shield rune, DK?
Thanks.
Shield rune, DK?
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Grab that, and then we want to take this fight bottom. So we're TPing bottom on foe, but we're doing it in the trees. We're not doing it in vision.
Your
I
bottom
walk.
tower is under
Cool.
attack.
All right, yeah, and you're looking to kill one of their supports on the back line, DK.
That'd be like Outer World, right?
Nope, he's gonna immediately stun you. You gotta go for Lich, or yeah, that's good. There you go, that works. All right, cool. You've been put into the gay baby jail. Just kill Drow when you come out. Gotta use your buttons. There you go. Good work. Eat a creep immediately. Oh, if you manned up, you live. If you had if you did not run away there,
If I
you just
did not
right clicked
step-
one more
yeah.
time. Yeah, that's okay.
That's unfortunate.
We're gonna go through the bottom portal and we're gonna go kill tier 2.
Wait, is there no cooldown if there's charges on my E?
As far as I know, no. It's the 40-second
Whoops.
cooldown is the charge restore time. So
I
just
could've
the
lived.
animation.
I had a second charge.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's okay.
oh well.
All right, we're just walking up this tower,
Oh, this guy
pressing
might
E
let me
on it.
kill him.
You want to buy your Yule's recipe and a teleport scroll on foe, and if there's any smokes or observer wards, you want to grab them. Very nice portal jet. Good work, guys. All right, we're just throwing a bunch of Pugna Qs at this tower once the creep wave comes up. And then we're gonna walk up and mana boots our sniper and Jakiro. Jakiro heroes, just press an E on the tower. Also for Jakiro, I think we're gonna have you go Aeon Disc as your next item.
Hey, I just got it.
Yep. All right, careful. They're gonna be coming to
Ow.
take this fight. So we want to just take the tower and then bail.
Drow is bottom.
All right, we can group
Got it.
back up and then smoke and then turn around this fight. All right, cool. Good smoke. We want to go stand on the high ground with our teammates. Stand on the high ground over here. We don't want Sniper to be in the front. Kind of let Jet be in the front, and then we're chilling. All right, Jet is in the front. We let Jet break the smoke, and then we take the fight.
I'll take it. Now I have health again.
All right, we can
Okay,
initiate
fine.
with shrapnel to slow somebody, and then Jakiro is gonna use their stun.
I live, bitch.
Very good stun for your ult as well. Fantastic. All right, be careful. The link and the double is coming. You guys gotta separate. All right. Yeah. Little too much standing close to each other. That's their game plan. I will reiterate it as I said before. They have a Grimstroke character who's the guy with the brush. His ultimate is to tether two people together, and any targeted abilities are mirrored. So it's cast twice. So he's going to put the ghost on one of you, and it's going to go on both of you, so you're both silenced. Lich's ultimate ability is to send a big frost orb that does damage and bounces between enemies. And it does more damage per bounce. That gets duplicated if you guys are linked together because of how Grimstroke's ult works. So they're going to go for that combo every single time. They're going to try and link two people and then get two brand ults. So you have to be either far enough apart from each other that you can't get linked, or you have to be ready to separate so that the bounces don't have anyone to bounce to. Because they're going to go for that every single team fight.
This will come in handy.
We want to be trying to push this wave out on Clinks before we do the jungling. We jungle after we push waves out. You guys can go do Tormentor bottom after you take this mid wave. So I'd do a little bit more pushing on DK and then back up. Remember, you've got your 2 charges of your death pack, so you kind of want to go kill a big jungle creep for free. And then do a little bit of pushing. Alright, be careful mid. You don't want to be the point of contact foe. You're currently like one of the closest people to danger. You want to be further away. You guys can fortify for that tower. And then, yeah, just keep doing tower damage bottom. This is worth the trade. And then after we force rotation here, we go do Tormentor. Alright, back up, DK. Back up, back up, back up. Alright, he's gonna throw the bouncy thing at you. Just... Okay, gotta keep running away if we can. He has invis. You don't have any way to reveal him. Oh, okay. Jet revealed him for you. Good work. Alright, they're gonna take mid tower for it though, but that's okay. We can go take that fight if we eat some creeps on DK to heal up. We can smoke with Jakiro smoke in the backpack. Go over to your team and then click the purple smoke button. Alright, we can just use it right now. And we go find, we see their team here, we go start the fight. Jakiro is waiting. We're not standing close enough to people that we're gonna get linked, so you want to have at least like your current amount of distance between people. Yeah. A little bit farther back from sniper. Yeah, you want to be farther enough away that you don't get linked. Alright, we're throwing our stun when we have the opportunity, and then we're throwing our ult.
you motherfucker!
Yeah, you have not let Jet initiate. You want to let someone else eat the buttons for you, and then go in on Clinks.
Well, does my ult
No, they had a sentry down.
use his item? Oh, right.
Like, if they know you go invisible, so if they're sieging a tower, they're going to put a sentry down so that they know if you're coming on them. And you just walk into the sentry. Alright, we can sniper ult that guy as well.
Goodbye, Ogre. Bang.
Cool.
Good shit.
Alright. We know that guy's right there. He just casts his ability. Lich and Grimstroke are both up, so just be careful. They're gonna be looking for their thing. I would be looking for whatever the power rune is. That's a double damage. Grab that on Sniper. We can just go do Roche immediately. Roche is top. I would just go
top to get wisdom.
Getting wisdom is good. Yeah, you can TP there, and then you want to join your team for Roche.
Yeah, I was gonna run wisdom and then ult to Roche.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Got to stand in the pit a little bit deeper. There you go. Cool. You can get that blood grenade in your inventory, Phil. You might as well throw it eventually. Alright, you don't want to tank for too much longer. You're going to be murdered.
I do not.
Yeah, you can keep walking in and press your E on the guy just so he attacks slower. Alright, gotta back up. Oh, okay, we live. Cool. Good work. We can use mana boots on our team, and then we are going to smoke if we have one. Do we have one? We have one. Okay, cool. We go smoke and we look for a pick. Again, we are watching out for the Grimstroke and then Lich ultimate. They're going to be trying to go for it every single time. If you do not live through being hit for 2,000 damage, you must not stand close enough to your allies that you get linked. Okay, cool. That was a good pick. One person goes bottom, everybody else stays mid.
Do I go bot? Oh,
we got Sniper going bot, and Sniper can just push that wave and then rejoin you guys. Cool. And then we are not sieging high ground until we kill one of the Grimstroke Lich duo. So we're just keeping all the waves pushed in. We can send some people top, we can keep some people mid. If we've got observers and sentries, we're trying to make sure we have vision of this area of the map. Just keeping all waves pushed in. You want to try and rejoin our team on Sniper, you can maybe throw shrapnel at that wave so it stays pushed out. We see the Drow leaving their base, like we can take some harassment. Yeah, you're not afraid. You got your Yule's Scepter, so you should be able to click Yule's on them or yourself and not die. And you want to put an observer ward down, probably like right over here on Jakiro if you can. I jiggle and draw on the ground.
Alright.
drawn. It's right there. Bing, bing, bing. Observer ward goes there, and then a sentry ward can go down over here. All right, you can throw your stun. Throw your stun. Nice. Throw your ult. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're being killed by Grimstroke's Ags as he makes a illusion of whoever he casts it on. We are very melee range as Mr. Sniper. Like, I don't know why we were that close to people, but that's okay. You can probably kill the Grimstroke here. Sniper ult him. Nice. Cool. Alright, we can siege this building.
A building?
Yep, we're just throwing Pugna Q at it constantly. Every time Pugna Q is up. Alright, we also want to drop an observer ward, like, up here, around here. Or, I mean, that's also fine.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Alright, we can attack that, and then foe, we're pressing E on the tower. Wanna walk up and press E on the tower. E on the tower. It's worth taking a tower shot for.
There are a lot of power.
Yeah.
A lot of things happening.
Yeah, we're just pressing E on the tower. That's all we want. Alright, you can use your Yules to Yules yourself up if you need to. Alright, we back up now. We don't want to be too close. We can throw our stun out. Okay, Yules ourselves. We press the Yules. Double tap Yules.
I pressed the wrong button.
There you go. Alright, throw our ult before we die. We're just throwing it that way. Alright, we back up. Cool. Maybe we don't have to die. Alright, we can back up with our team. Aegis is down. We've lost our primary tank. Just gonna keep waves pushed out. DK, you gotta be pushing out waves. Like, we want to keep mid and top and bot pushed out while we're strong.
What is this?
I went top for the
You can
secret
grab
shop.
the haste rune. Yeah.
Well, I went top. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, just pushing waves out. Hi, Kismet. How are you?
Hey, you.
Build your neutral item and then get that recipe sent out to you. You guys want to try and capture their outpost, and then again we want to keep bottom pushed out as well. Just be careful that they don't smoke onto you, Galaxy. Also, in general, Crystallis far stronger than Wraithband, or maybe Wand, depending.
That just got there.
Gotcha. They're coming up this high ground to kill you guys. Gotta be careful. Gotta attack your things. You can Yules yourself. Cool. Guys gotta back up. Yeah, those are pretty strong illusions. Lincoln's very powerful this game. Lotus Orb very powerful this game. They just used a bunch of their cooldowns though, so again, we want to get observer wards down here so we can see when they leave their base. Feel free to be using your arcane boots on yourself on foe, just so you get some of that mana back. Go get these lotuses as well. Alright, we know that they have a sentry and an observer right here. They've got the observer here, they've got the sentry down in lane. We really want to be going up and not letting them reclaim all of this vision back. Like, they're currently reclaiming this space. We want to go fight the ogre who's up there. The ogre has a glimmer cave, so if we don't have dust, back up. We don't. Yeah, that's their whole team.
I'm getting the fuck out.
You gotta be really careful on sniper. You're either instantly TPing or you're about to go die. Yeah, careful. Alright, Drow is alone though. If you catch Drow, Drow dies. Drow has literally nobody with them. You can kill that observer on the low ground. They've got a sentry down right there.
Yeah, how do you... Well...
Alright, they are missing, so just be very careful, foe. We know they all walked out as a group of 4. We don't know where they went. Alright, you can grab that shield rune, though. Alright.
Just invis.
Yep, they're here. Alright, we just go meet up with our team on foe. You can press Q on that wave. Q on the wave.
I have smoke.
You can press Q from farther away. Your Q has a range that is like about this on the map. It's like pretty huge. Alright. We don't want to front line on sniper. We want to let our jet. We're frontlining on sniper. We back up. Cool. We want to keep these waves pushed out again. Like somebody probably walks through portal and catches bottom, but we're gonna have to take a fight right now. So let's just go for this fight. We got smokes. We want to try and smoke and then catch people off guard.
Need mana.
They have a bunch of people up here. They're killing all of your vision. Like, this is a thing we need to defend. We want to kill this guy for him doing this. We should punish this hard. Just be careful. You're going to get linked. Back up. You're going to get linked, DK. We have gotten linked. Okay, so the play that I said they're going to do every time has killed you every time because we do not remember that they're going to do the play. They're going to link you guys, and they're going to duplicate the bouncing brand ult, and that is what killed you last fight and this fight.
I got my AI disc.
Can maybe Hurricane Piker. Unfortunate. Okay, we are going bottom on foe, and we're pushing the wave out. Grab the bounties on the way. There's 3 of them.
Oh, goodness.
I would say we're gonna build a Lincoln's Sphere. Either Lincoln Sphere or Aghanim's. Actually, probably Aghanim's Scepter on bow. We're walking while we're looking at stuff. So we gotta go press Q on the wave. And then yeah, Aghanim's Scepter is what we're gonna go. Alright, cool. Honestly, when the next wave shows up, we're just gonna throw our ult at it. And then we're going to try and actually walk to the large camp and then try and throw your ult through the large camp into the wave if you can find the wave. All right, cool.
Oh,
yeah, just throw it at the wave first and then attack the large camp and bring it. Throw an ult at the wave and then we're attacking the large camp and then attacking it and bringing it into that. Yep, and then we lead it into the thing. Cool. All right, then we kill the large camp.
Yeah, my ult still had like 3 seconds of cooldown.
It's all good. We can use mana boots. All right, we're gonna go walk up and queue that wave, and then we're gonna go through the portal and go top. We are thinking about Roshan respawning in 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. All right, we queue the wave and we run. Yeah, you can queue from farther away than that, and it'll still tipper stuff. And then you're just gonna go through the portal bottom. All right, they're gonna try pushing out bottom again, so we want to try and make pressure somewhere else while that happens. I don't know where we're going on Pugdub, but we want to be mid. We want to be attacking the mid wave with Nether Blast. That's not really where we want to TP on Sniper. That's okay. We want to go through the portal top as soon as we can. Don't super want to farm our way top. We want to get top faster, Galaxy. So just run there if we can. Can murder the waves on the way, but we want to be trying to get vision control of this area if we can. We want to... Is Roche up? Have we checked? Somebody walk in the pit and give it a little looky. Alright, we kill Roche. We kill Roche. Jakiro Hero, you have observers. We're going this way with them. We're going this way.
I have observer singular.
Yeah, that's fine. Swap to sentries.
Your bottom tower has
and then we're going to keep going. Actually, we don't need sentries. Just keep observer wards out, actually. And then we're going to put an observer right there. Bing. Cool. Alright, and we go kill the wave.
Someone needs to get the Aegis.
Yeah.
I grabbed the
Sniper or Clinks. Clinks dies a lot, so I'd probably say Clinks at this point. Okay, we got it on.
Why
That's
did
fine.
you not queue? Why did you not queue, Mr. Jakiro?
You want to send your courier to give you the observer. All right, careful, they're doing the play. Throw your stun out and throw your ult on foe. All right, use somebody. Yeah, you've died to the play. Careful, DK, your whole team is dead.
It would appear that way, yeah.
I think you gotta go BKB on heroes because we are not remembering that they're gonna do the play.
I was far away when the play happened. That just after the fact, everyone was dead, and I did not realize this.
Yeah, I mean, when I say we, it's collective, your team. But yeah,
Will
like
BKB
the thing that is killing you guys is double Lich ult. Like you're getting linked, and then you're getting 2 bouncing Lich ults that are bouncing and killing everybody. So we just need to not run into fights where they have both of these heroes alive. So like we start our own fights and we kill one of these guys so they can't do that. Or we need to have BKBs, or we need to be separated far enough that we do not get linked.
I'm not going to let it happen again.
If Drow... No.
Alright, let's put... when Clinks is up, I think we just send Clinks through the portal to do some cheeky damage to the tier 3 top if there's no heroes there. So I'll be looking for it, but just be ready for that, Jet, if we need to.
Drow and Grim are bot.
Yeah, you guys can probably smoke and take a fight when Sniper and Clinks are up, but we're thinking about the fact that we can globally send our Desolator fast damage hero places. So let's go smoke and
How
take
can
the
I
fight
be-
bottom.
How
We
am I
don't want to
globally
show on this
sending-
wave. We don't want to show on this wave,
I got-
DK. Okay, we've
I got
shown 3
smoke.
heroes. That's
Sorry.
okay.
From me.
They're all
Grab the
bot.
sniper into the smoke if you can, and then
Yeah, down here, down here.
OD is probably going through the portal again. We don't want to be the guy that starts the fight on DK. We want to let our big tanky guy start the fight. So let Jet walk in, and then we walk behind Jet, and ideally we flank Jet. Like we catch somebody off of the side after Jet has found somebody. They almost certainly retreated this way or TP'd out, because all these camps that we're walking past are alive. Okay, we see their team. We know exactly where they are now. That's 3 heroes. They're going to go through the portal, or they're going to fight Tormentor at top. Yeah, they're going through the portal. Okay, they revealed their high ground. That means they're high ground. Just be careful. There's at least somebody nearby you, or did smoke run out? I don't know what the timer was. All right, I'd be going through the portal. They went through the portal. You want to do it all at the same time if you're going to, because otherwise they'll catch one of you guys out. All right, again, we want Jet in the front. We really don't want our squishies in the front. And then they're going to try and do the combo, so do not be anywhere close to each other. Alright, cool. This is great. We're throwing our stun on foe. We're throwing our ults. Alright, that's the combo. Yules yourself, foe. Double tap Yules. Alright, good work. That saved you. Throw your ults. Just throw your ults. Nice. Throw your stun. Alright, we're pressing our buttons. Good work, everybody. Very good fight. That was a good W. Alright, that means Drow's still here. We can catch this person. We have our ults on Underlord if we need to, but I don't think we need to. We need Dust for real Drow. Like, real Drow is invisible, or well, she revealed again. Alright, we're still going for this fight. We're gonna run in there on DK and click on people. We got ult to run faster in a second.
I'm trying to.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm trying to
press your
go.
ult.
Side.
Cool. Nice. Alright. Alright, cool. We are unfortunately dying on Sniper. We could have just backed up there because our Clinks was close enough. We could have force staffed away. Good Yules. Fantastic Yules. Alright, we live. Alright, Clinks hero. We're pushing out top. Jakiro, we're going to bottom. And then Pugna, we're running mid.
Did I just TP or walk?
You walk. You walk bottom. And then Pugna, we're just running mid. No, we're not juggling. We run mid. Please. People are dead. And get
don't have
that
Blade of
21 in your
Alacrity in my
inventory.
shop?
Oh, my
We're
courier
running mid.
died.
Running mid.
There we go.
Why,
Body,
why do I have
yeah.
a Blade of Alacrity in my shop? What does that do?
You're
What is that
buying
for?
your ags. You're finishing your ags.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta buy that, and then your ags will be finished. All right, you're just keep pushing the wave. You're throwing your Q. All right, Clinks hero. We are attacking the wave as fast as possible, so we're using our cool ability.
Oh yeah, it was on. It
Yep.
was on CD.
And then we are attacking the building and being very careful that we do not die. Like,
There
wait
are
for the creeps to
2
get up, and
people,
then
3 people
you
alive.
have your attack really fast button on strafe, and you can pop out of your thing. You just want to try and do building damage. Okay, well, we did not click on the building. No, we back up. We back up. Yeah, like, once you have shown that you gotta attack your ghost, once you have shown that you were there, the element of surprise is gone, and now you have to run. We cannot, yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah, the reason you died is because you walked uphill under tower, they saw you, then you walked back, and then you walked back up again. So like, if you walk
Yeah.
up once, you get a few hits on the tower, you bail. You do not get to walk back up again, because then they're ready for you, and they just click all their stuns on you.
Got you.
I'm getting the hell out.
Hi, Rev. How are you? No, you're chilling. They just showed that there's 4 heroes up here. There's nobody near you.
Okay. Also,
Just trying
Yeah,
to
you
be
just gotta
active.
peep the mini-map, and if you see faces somewhere, that means they can't be elsewhere. You got
What
your,
the-
yeah, you almost got your eggs coming to you as well, right? You can use your courier's little speed up button that's like to the left of the courier deliver items button. Hell yeah, Rev. Alright, well,
Sure.
we want to be thinking about going to do Tormentor bottom. I want Sniper killing mid-wave, and then thinking about going towards Tormentor bottom. can upgrade our neutral on Jet. Grab that Arcane Rune Galaxy. And then just throw a bunch of shrapnels mid because you have the Arcane Rune. Alright, and then we're just farming the... We're pushing the wave out down here, and then our team's meeting up with us to kill Tormentor. You can grab the lotuses from the pool after you push the wave on foe. No, we're not going through that.
No.
Hit S? Yeah. You want to go hit your Q on the wave, and then grab the lotuses from the pool. You can also do Q on the wave and grab lotuses from the pool on Pugna. Either of you can do this. Alright, we're walking through the portal on Jet, and then we're going to go do Tormentor. And then we're thinking about Roshan after. Klink's hero is just running towards top. Can use ults to run there faster. And then we've got Death Pact to kill stuff for money. Alright, cool. If we stand in the little green puddle on the ground, it heals us, so we can chill out in that a little bit. Or Pugna can heal you, that works too. Alright, they're here. We throw our stun, we back up. We can heals ourselves if we need to. Alright, throw our ults on Jakiro as well. Cool. Alright, fantastic ultimate. Alright. Careful, they have not used their Lich buttons yet. Alright, we're throwing another stun on Jakiro. Alright, back up a little bit. You can use that guy. You're walking through the portal again. You don't want to be doing that. Hit S. Okay. Well,
I hit the wrong
just push this now. You're not gonna have time to get back to your team.
I apologize.
Just be careful,
Literally.
DK. They have a lot of buttons they can press on you still. Alright, but looks like they're... Oh, you gotta go back on Jakiro. They just TP'd a bunch of, like, really low HP heroes through the portal, so you're looking for them. You've got your Yules. You can Yules them up. Yules her, or do that. That also works. Yeah, and then Q. Okay, yeah, you gotta just click her. Q. Okay, yeah. You did that in an order... You know, it was fine because she silenced you. You did that in an order that killed you. So you had to Yules her to guarantee landing your stun, but then you landed your stun successfully. And then you could have damaged her and killed her while she was stunned, but then instead you lifted her up in Yules, at which point you have no more CC. She came down, used her silence on you, you cannot cast abilities, and you do not do enough right-click damage to kill her. So it's just an unfortunate order that you press the buttons in. Careful. Lich is not alive, so you don't have to be super afraid, but it does make strong illusions of you, so your illusions will click you and it will hurt.
Yeah, they're doing that right now.
You gotta eat a creep, run away, eat a creep, use your ult, run away, eat a creep. Got your BKB in your backpack as well, so you want to try and upgrade your Ags. So buy your Aghanim's Blessing. Yeah, or I honestly, like, get your Falcon Blade out of there and put BKB in there. BKB way more important, but then we put Falcon Blade back in after we upgrade our Ags. You want to use your mana boots on your Klink's hero on Audi. We want to get our Klinks to have some mana. Regen Rune can fix that problem as well. Alright, we see that they have their team walking out into their triangle, so we want to be careful that we don't get caught out. Roshan is going to be in the top pit, so we want to take those bounties, DK. There's 4 bounties right there. And then you can push that wave out. We don't want to get caught out here because we want to take a good fight on our terms and then go get Rosh. I've never played Root, but I know a lot about it. It should be fun. You want to push that wave out, DK? You want to push this wave out, and then we get a good smoke fight with our team.
I was trying to remember how the hell I find special Aghanims.
I have smoke.
Yep, okay, we can push the wave out mid and then smoke. We only show 1 hero mid. We don't need to show any more. And then be careful, DK, because they know you're there and they're looking to fight right now. So just go group up with your team. You guys are smoking, and then you guys are trying to get high ground fight where you get a pick off. You cannot get linked and double Lich ulted or you all die. So, like, do not
did they walk
stand anywhere near each other. We know we last saw them in this area. So, yeah, they're not in pit. We want to let Jet lead. We want to stay significantly far back from Jet so we do not get linked together. We want to stay significantly far from every ally foe. You cannot be as close as you have. The current distance you are is the closest you can get to anybody. Cool. Alright, yeah, everybody stays split up so we do not get killed by stuff, but close enough that we can throw our buttons. Alright, they're like all missing, so we just get observer ward vision down in this little area here. Anywhere in this ring is fine, just as long as it gives us vision. Alright, we see Drow mid. We gotta wait until we see other people. We just want to put observer wards and sentries down. We cannot do Rosh until we get a pick. Invis rune on sniper is actually really good if we can get you to take that. Rosh is now going bottom. They have sentry down mid. They can see
Yep,
DK.
they definitely
There's a
have sentry
sentry
mid.
somewhere here. We can put our own sentry there to deward it. We can throw Q at the wave on Jakiro, swap to sentries,
Sentry
and then put a
here
sentry
somewhere,
somewhere.
Yeah,
I just anywhere up here. I need
Yeah.
them to stop seeing me.
Well, that works. Yeah,
It's farther up.
that was their sentry right there.
Oh.
Cool. All right, careful. We Yules that person, or we throw our stun. All right, Yules ourselves.
They got me. I'm dead.
Yules ourselves. All right, cast our W, cast our ults.
I don't even think she
Cool.
saw me.
We
I
can
think she
use this
silenced
guy.
in general.
You want to walk over to your team and Yules a guy. All
I
right,
am-
Yules yourself. Double tap Yules. There you go. That has saved people from the bounces. All right, we walk over this way and we stun people. Good work, everybody. Cool.
I still feel like my buttons
All right,
are
we
not
siege.
happening when I think.
Actually, we don't siege. They just try and force a buyback. Maybe you can probably get a buyback with sniper. Just be careful. We gotta defend the sniper low ground. All right, we're pressing. Wait, we back up. We back up. We back up. Throw your stun this way, foe, and then bail.
The enemy's middle
All right. Yep. Keep walking back. Keep walking back.
Oh, well.
Unfortunate
Although-
first staff. Glimmer cape them. Glimmer cape them. All right, cool. We just keep bailing. Foe, you can throw your stun again, and we back up. All right, cool. We go to Roche. We back up to Roche. Roche on his bottom. We go to Roche. Jakiro Hero, you're walking this way, and you're gonna put another sentry down. Just gonna put a sentry down like right here, and then you're gonna take their little eye thing away. Cool.
I've
And
got to
sentry ward right there,
More
right here.
I would love to.
There you go.
you
All right,
wanna
kill their
take
sentry,
this-
and we go to Roche. You can press your E on him to make him attack your team slower.
That is not the button I wanted.
Unfortunately, yeah. You can press your E on him, and then you got to back up so he's not hitting you. Yeah, you are not the tank. Yeah, get one of those in. You can chomp on it and slurp up some HP. You can hold Alt and then press E to turn your E onto autocast foe. That might be useful at this point because we're honestly at a part of the game where you don't really need to save it. You can just use it every time it's up. Refresher
Alt.
definitely best on Jakiro, so we're gonna go grab that on foe. That little green thing on the ground. It's a one-time use, refresh all your cooldowns. We're gonna use that to get 2 of our ults down. Also, you can press Alt E on foe. Yeah, there you go. That's just gonna make it so that you're like every time your E is up, you cast it, which is good at this point.
What's it?
We can grab that on foe as well. That's pretty good. We want to just go look for a smoke fight at this point. If we we have one. Cool. Let's smoke, and then you got to meet up with your team on DK, and we are just looking to take a fight. We want to keep lanes fixed and pushed out.
I was
So-
gonna push out top lane first.
Yeah,
Is
we're
that-
looking for
I
the
don't know
fight,
if
and
that
then
was
we
the
can
right
fix
idea.
lanes.
Okay.
Because we're already a little bit behind on the vision game.
Yeah, they keep seeing me.
You can come out of your when you're popping out of your ult. You can at least do that like near the wave so that you get some stuff.
I didn't realize it was down. I was hovering my
Okay.
shop items.
We just fix waves for now. We're holding on to Aegis. They're playing really safe. We can use our ults on Jet to just fix waves. I think you just ult to top rather than walk to the portal. Just like bring your sniper to top. Or bring yourself, that's fine. Yeah, Jakiro, you just go through the portal as well. And then help queue the wave. DK kills stuff mid. Careful that you don't die on Galaxy. Cool. We're chilling. When I said use the portal, Underlord's ultimate is he drops a portal on the ground that you can walk through. You're about to, yeah, you could have walked
They
through his
want
portal,
me
that's okay.
badly.
You coaching a full 5 stack? I am, yeah. Okay. We want to try and tighten back up with our team now that we're fixing waves. You can probably fix this next wave on Pugna and then run to your team. And then we're not pushing high ground. We're just waiting for a fight. We have Aegis. We can get a fight. We really want to keep observer ward vision here. It doesn't have to be on eye spots. It can be on the ground, but we want vision. So observer ward havers, we're fighting for that harder. Go meet up with your team on Pugna. We got to keep the wave pushed out mid and top. Want to go grab the wave, DK. Like
Yeah.
mid or top. If you see on the mini map that you have 3 heroes going top, DK, and your options are mid or top, you got to go mid instead.
Okay, so I always go to where there's fewer people.
Yes. Well, it doesn't have to be where
In
there's fewer
general.
people,
Let-
but if
let's say
you
in
see there's 3 people going somewhere, do not become the 4th person going somewhere.
All right.
All right,
and
we
play.
go meet up with our team. Just be
they
careful
taught us
being too far
safety in
forward on
numbers.
Jakiro. You can put that
That's fine,
sentry
back it
ward
up.
down in the lane and then get your, okay, that's fine, there's already one there. Go this way and you're gonna put one down over here instead, and then you can get your wand back in your inventory. The foe sentry ward goes here. And then, we're gonna need to fix bottom again soon. We have ult for, oh, you have died. Okay.
What? Why is it saying no target? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. God damn it.
Yeah, we just needed to press our BKB or just not be there, honestly, for Clinks. We don't want to take this
Yeah.
fight anymore, so back up. Jet is probably... Okay, Jet lives maybe. Run towards Jet on Jakiro if you can, towards top. Okay, just go fix Waves bottom, actually. Jet lived. That's fine.
Does BKB help me against her? She's like all of her damage is regular attack.
No,
damage.
but you just needed to, like, do anything other than just walk up to their carry and let her click you.
Yeah.
Like
that
you
was
again,
me.
you
I
don't
hate
take fight.
fighter.
I never want to see you starting a fight. You let other people start fights, and then you show up out of the blue, out of invis, and pop a guy who wasn't expecting you. You don't win fights that people expect from you.
Okay.
You
that's
are
what I need to
John
know.
Invisible Assassin Man. You let someone else eat it, and then you rogue sneak attack. Careful, we have lost vision game completely. We have no observer wards down anywhere in the lanes that Sniper and Jakiro are in. You're doing a good job, Jet. Just prioritize live. Use your Lotus
Oh,
if you
whoop.
need to. Yep, just keep running. Just throw your ult before you die. Alright, throw your stun again. Alright, cool. Use your wand. Oh, okay. That's, I mean, honestly, that's a good trade. That's a very good trade. We take those. Unfortunate about mid, but that's okay. We just keep pushing. I would just keep pushing on Sniper. Age is about to go down, so get ready to put treads back in. They're going to go on you top. Yeah, if you have no way of
Still
TPing
Grimstroke
out of
down
that, but good luck. Okay. I'd be getting out of there on Sniper now. You have a lot of money.
I have a
don't
ton
know
of
what
money
to
and I
be
don't do with it.
Do you have money on Jakiro? Oh yeah, we're saving up dollars. I would
What should I be doing? This
probably
is where I don't know what to be doing.
on
I'm gonna
Clinks.
head to wisdom.
If
Yeah.
I try to
Refresher
push
or
waves, probably
I die.
not what you're looking for. You can finish a Hurricane Pike. That's gonna be your next item. Jakiro hero, we're gonna go for a Lincoln's Sphere. I just want to keep you alive. And then DK, your job at this point is just push waves. Like you just want to be
Got
top, kill a wave, but you don't want to be there for more than a fraction of a second. So you pop out of your ult, you drop all your shit, you throw your ability that clears the wave, and then you immediately re-ult and run away. Like I never want them
Got
to
it.
see you on their minimap as an icon for more than like a split second. Yep, that we throw over. Yeah, that's fine. You can use your little channeled shard that you bought, but other than that, I want you like bailing immediately. And we're just
Okay.
keeping waves pushed out. If we get gone on, I would much rather you pop a BKB and waste it than not pop it and die.
Fair.
Also, you can press S to preemptively stop that ability if everything's already dead. They're
Got it.
gonna have sentry vision up here, just be careful. Alright, we can go kill the wave mid or bot, your choice. But yeah, if you're using your channel ability and everything already dies, you can hit S to stop it preemptively.
There's Ogre
Okay, he's
Magi.
You want to buy more smokes if they exist.
Should I meet up with them?
You can just chill and push out top as it comes and then go through the portal to touch base with people. We want to be looking for a smoke fight at this point. We have all of our buttons up. They're going to get stronger and stronger. Actually, we want to be getting 60-minute neutrals. If you're near jungle camps, just wait until it rolls over to 60 minutes and then kill them. Yeah, we want to just immediately prioritize 60-minute neutrals. So everybody that can kill jungle camps, we are prioritizing murdering them
Yep.
now. You just want to get your 60-minute neutral item. They are very, very powerful, tier 5. We're killing every single neutral camp that we can get to. There's another one right here. We murder that. Cool. There are more of them down here and over here. Murder those. You just run south directly on Jakiro Hero, and there's more camps you can murder.
Yeah.
You can throw your ultimate ability in a line like this, and it should be able to hit both if you attack them and then walk.
I think you need to grab that double damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I do this.
Yeah, yep, and then make them follow you into it. Yep, perfect.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Okay, we have lost Sniper, unfortunately. You do not have buyback. I'll be floating buyback on Sniper and Clinks at this point. So you can hit the little lock icon on where your like items are queued up. There's a little buyback lock button. Alright, we want to push the waves when we can, but we don't want to get
What wave? All more
bonked.
push.
Yeah, I mean, we want to push them deeper into their side, but we don't want to get bonked. So, like, make sure we do it in a way where we don't
Overworld
get seen.
and what's his name are currently top lane. Do I go to handle that?
You can
I
do what's
handle
called
that?
cutting waves. So you know that their
Oh,
wave is going to
I'm going
spawn here
home.
at a minute, and they're not going to be there. Oh, I'd be very careful. Okay, you almost just murder him. BKB? Okay, you got a BKB immediately. BKB?
I'm
All right,
listening.
cool. We run. We just bail. That's fine. We just bail.
Radiant
OD is this way if you want to go
structures
search for
are
him. You've got a refresher orb if you want to refresh your BKB cooldown if you think you pop a guy. You need to use
Go over
BKB again
here.
if you're going to kill somebody, though. All right, get into your ult and run. Just run. Just run.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, hi, Drew.
Remember, you can refresher to use your BKB again, but we're just pushing out mid. And then you're going to do what's called cutting the wave at the next minute, DK. So kill this wave, and then you're going to go invis, and you're going to run like this. You're going to run like that, the
Got it.
arrow that I drew.
Got it.
And then their next wave is going to spawn up here, and you're going to kill it as it comes out of their base.
Okay.
I think they call it
So they have
proxying in
nothing but
League,
push,
but
push.
yeah, that's what you're
Yep.
going to be doing.
Oh yeah.
And then you're going to
proxy
TP
farming,
home.
Oh.
Is under attack.
Oh, there's a lot of them and not many.
Yeah, just throw your ultimate on Jakiro. Just throw your ultimate down like this. Cool.
I'm
You
up
throw
in
your
5
stun.
seconds, so don't die.
Throw your stun and then back up. Throw your stun and then back up. Alright, cool, back up. You can use Wind Waker, double tap Wind Waker. You can move while you're in that, so you can click on the ground and move. Alright, use your refresher shard. It's your top left item, and then throw your ult again. In a different line, yep, and throw your stun again.
No, please! God damn it!
Alright, we got Wind Waker again. We can Wind Waker away. Alright, that's Drow's buyback. Very good kills here. Good work, everybody. Alright. Heal up in base
I
on
got
Jakiro.
fucked.
I mean, it's fine. You got 3 kills, you defended the racks, and Drow had to buy back.
Drow
also got back.
hurts so fucking much. I
She
don't know what
does.
to
Yeah,
do
you
about it.
cannot fight her in an auto attack fight. But
I
remember,
thought that I had enough range not to get hit.
Oh, they're
no,
coming
she's
mid.
very max range. You gotta remember you have refresher orb as well. You can buy a Heaven's Halberd if you want to. It'll disarm her for a few seconds, but honestly, I think you just focus on damage. You're more focused on I want you to hit buildings. Your team can help you stun her and disable her, but you just gotta wait for your team. If you go in by yourself, she does win the 1v1, but if your team stuns her for you, you can kill her before she gets out of the stun.
Wisdom's up.
All right, Roshan is going to be in the bottom pit. We're going there, like, immediately right now. We push this wave and we go bottom.
Wish I had money to buy backs that time.
All right, yeah, we save for buyback. All right, we go towards bottom. If we have Jakiro Hero, get those wards in your inventory instead of your wand. We need Pugna to go to the Roshan as well. All right, wards in inventory, and we're walking this way. Jakiro, I'm drawing lines on the ground. Sniper, you're just gonna have to tank it for a sec. Actually, just throw your ultimate on Jakiro, throw it through there, and then we're going this way, and we're gonna put an observer and a sentry down. All right, Pugna gets in there and tanks for you. All right, observer goes up here. Perfect. All right, we go back in and we help fight. All right, we E that guy. You have to stand in the pit to attack him. We E him so he attacks slower. All right, and then we put our little wards back in our backpack because he's gonna drop another thing. Get that shard on Jakiro. Okay, throw your stun. All right, throw your Q. You're gonna have to Wind Waker away. Okay, Wind Waker away. Double tap it, and you can move while you're doing it. Perfect. Throw your stun again. Unfortunate. Yeah, we're not getting any of that stuff off the ground. That's okay.
I can't. I don't know what to do.
You just need to not fight her when your team is dead. So you're running in after your team has lost a fight, and then fighting the
that's
strongest guy who we know kills you.
I was killing Grimstroke, but
Press
by the time I
W.
made it, she was dead. Everybody was dead.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
the problem with that was we just did not kill Roche fast enough. And we're gonna need buybacks here if we got them. We don't have Fortify either, so they can just end the game here if they play it right. I'd be very careful walking that far up on Sniper. Like, we're prioritizing Liv here. We're gonna lose this Rax. We just want to not lose the game.
Really funny.
We gotta have somebody with dust on this team. Unfortunately, they have so many Glimmer Capes. You either need dust or a gem.
I'm like super 6-slotted, so it's definitely not me.
Yeah, I would just be getting a Moon Shard now because you already did buyback, or maybe
I've had
saving
it for a while.
Okay, then I guess you're saving for fucking
Boots.
Divine.
And then Divine.
Yeah, you could get bots, but honestly, the way the game is going, I think you just get Divine. I would just be saving for Divine. So on our Clinkz hero, we are never fighting Drow unless we know she's going to be chain stunned by our team. If she's not going to be, then we can't be anywhere near her because she will like 4-shot us. You can buy an Aeon disc to live. Like that will be your next item, Aeon disc, so she cannot like 2-shot you. Yeah, we just don't have vision. Careful, we don't want Drow to bonk us. And remember, they still have the play that they're going to be going for, so we cannot let them do the play. So on Clinkz, I want you going invis and running around and trying to find whoever's not visible. Like they're going to have sentries in this lane that they're pushing, but so we want to be not where that is, but we're looking for people who are getting low and then running away. Exactly, like that. Perfect. Perfect, just like that. That's 2 heroes dead. All right, we just got to get our stun on the Drow with Jakiro, and then we can kill her. This is the Drow. We click our buttons on the Drow. Or that guy, that also works, DK, good work. All right, just don't walk up to Drow unless your stun hero can stun them. All right, we're staying alive on Jakiro. This is great. All right. On Jakiro, we gotta land our stun on one of these heroes. Ideally, like it's just Drow. Just if you stun Drow, we can run up on Clinkz and kill her. This is the Drow.
Yep.
We stun her, we can kill her. Fantastic. Okay, you clicked your thing on her, DK, so you gotta keep clicking. Okay, unfortunate. Gotta use your PKB. Okay, yeah.
I did.
You don't want to Hurricane Pike push her farther away when you're trying to kill her.
Yeah, I thought that my auto attacks would like automatically.
You gotta
do
buy
it,
back.
Didn't.
And then you can do a
I don't know
little,
what
you
to
can
do.
try and do like a swoop and get the OD maybe. But yeah, it's gonna be rough. You gotta refresh your orb. You guys can fortify. Use the fortify.
I would like to move, please.
Unfortunate, yeah.
Who
Had the
typed
BKB.
GG?
That's okay. That was a pretty solid learning match. 70 minutes is a really long time for a game.
Typing GG made it where I couldn't press my buttons. Why is that a thing?
You can press your buttons. That doesn't stop it.
It didn't
What
let
the
me.
Well, you were stunned as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
you
timing
were-
was
you were
so
CC'd.
coincidental.
I need to turn off Discord deciding it can just pop up an overlay with a bunch of.
Oh yeah,
recipe.
shift.
Oh yeah, turn that
shift,
shit off. Yeah.
Tilde.
How do I turn that off?
You gotta go into the hotkeys for Discord and unbind
Fuck
it.
me though. I don't understand. Like, so basically, Drow reached a point where the only way to kill her is the whole team kills her, or no one does.
Well, so how Drow works is, so you are essentially a early game high damage nuke assassin. She is a like turbo really slow scaling but infinite scaling hard carry. So she is the 65-minute game Nasus to your like regular carry, where like she has reached a point where every time she hits you it is 5 billion damage, and she has a bunch of attack speed now. It's like the game has gotten to the point where yes, you either chain stun her or she just 2-shots you.
God damn. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, it's mostly just that game went on for really, really long, and she is a like basically infinitely scaling core. So if the game goes that long, yeah, the answer kind of is if she's not chain CC'd, she does just click you twice and you die.
It felt like the inverse to Lifestealer, where like he just never dies. She kills you before you can hit her.
Yeah, that's her whole thing. Mostly it was your team drafted 1 stun. which is a little bit rough. It's fine, but like without somebody else in your team having like a hex or something like that, it's kind of just has foe landed their stun? If no, someone's going to die, which is fortunate that foe landed a lot of really good stuns, but once foe's stun is over, you guys don't really have any other good answers for her. Yeah, like there are different itemizations we could have gone. I don't really know how we ended up with Refresher Orb on Clinks, but
my brain was like, I can summon my line of archers twice. That's big damage. I thought it would be helpful. Paired with the fact that like, oh shit, I need to leave. I'll
in
like,
general, because Refresher Orb is 5,000 gold, we want to think about like, does that do more damage than like, so basically you're a very high attack speed hero, right? So the question is, does casting that ability once again immediately, and then you can't do that for 3 minutes, like you can't refresh it again for 3 minutes, is that better than in that 3 minutes having 5,000 gold worth of more damage on every one of your hits, like every attack? And the answer is basically universally no. So there are a bunch of other types of damage that you could have bought. There are a bunch of different actives you could have bought. So for example, there's an item called Eye of Scotty that just makes you really beefcake and makes all of your on hits slow people. We could have also gotten you a Manta style so that you could purge the various different debuffs like silence and other things on the enemy team without having to use your BKB. We could have got you a Bloodthorn or a Nullifier that is an active you can click on somebody that's just going to make them harder to fight you and you do more damage to them. We could have got you the Hex so you can just hex the
so like Scythe of Vice.
Yeah, Scythe of Vice is like, that's kind of the last option because it's an intelligence item. You don't really care about that as a stat. We probably would have just gotten you like a Bloodthorn or a Nullifier so that you can kill supports faster.
Yeah, Bloodthorn is in luxury items. The extension items are Nullifier and Eye of Scotty.
Yeah, Nullifier good, Eye of Scotty good.
Bar.
I think honestly another active probably would have been the best for that game. So probably would have been Nullifier. I think she did have a butterfly at the end, so MKB wouldn't have been horrible. But that was mostly, like, I still feel like you guys did great. The main reason you lost that game is because of the amount of fights that you lost to Grimstroke Lich ult. That was basically it.
Big PP
sometimes
combo.
waffle, but it's a little more complicated than that. But no, that was still very good because that was, again, like, that was not a combo all of the new players have ever seen before. The Grimstroke Lich combo is kind of a meme because it doesn't scale super well into the late game, but in the early game it's like ridiculous. It's like one of the strongest combos that you can have. But because we hadn't encountered those heroes before, we were not ready to like adjust our positioning for that sort of scary button pressing.
It's also super hard to go uphill into it.
But yeah, you cannot be walking uphill into that ever.
But there was a point where we were, I think, way ahead, and against a normal team, we could have.
Looking at the graphs, we were way
uphill,
ahead for all of the game.
Yeah,
I have never seen a tier 5 occult bracelet before.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, yeah. You never keep your like lower tier neutral item, so that's probably just a misclick.
How do I make it better?
So when you go to upgrade your neutral item, it will pop up a left menu and a right menu. The left menu lets you select the active. The right menu lets you select the passive. There will be 4 options on both, but the bottommost option on the left side, which is your active, will allow you to keep your old active if you like that. But you can choose a new one. So if what you've been doing is clicking the bottom left one and then something on the right, and then you just keep the weaker one and get a new passive on it. But yeah, you want to be taking the new actives as well. It's just
Okay.
sometimes when you, because you're not always going to see all the options, right? So the only time that you're usually keeping something is between tier 1 and 2. By the time you get to tier 3, every tier 3 is so good that you're probably always replacing your tier 2, and then tier 4 and 5 you are always replacing. But sometimes when you go between tier 1 and 2, like maybe tier 1 you got something that gives you a bunch of movement speed, or you got something that gives you some mana regen, and then your tier 2 options you roll into the things that are like just damage, and you're like, I don't really care about damage right now, I want to keep my movement speed or like my mana regen or something. That's when you would keep the old active. Beyond tier 2 you are always upgrading to the next active.
I had the issue several
I did
times
not
of
know
like the item just being unrelated, because like Klink's is attack speed, so if I just have a bunch of stuff that's like make your spell power higher, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I feel like I end up seeing one that is maybe tangentially related, but it definitely spur of the moment, especially because I did not realize that it's like it keeps your the bottom one keeps your previous item. I did not even realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
So another big problem I had was the fact that I don't know what they are. Like just straight up spending time to read them has more than once got me killed.
Yeah. Gar told me a funny thing about this.
Yeah, my general thing is that I was like, Valve's game design and art direction is really good, so you can generally, pretty accurately in my opinion, look at the picture and like based on the vibe and be like, would my guy use this? And if the answer is no based on the vibe, you're probably right. Like for example, the example I was using for foes, I was like, if it's between the picture of a fancy blue usually always means magic stuff, blue like headband circlet, or the picture of a big knife, which one do you think your magic caster uses? And it's like, okay, it's not the knife. But yeah, in general, if you want time to do this stuff when we're queuing, if you go to the learn tab up at the top, you got the Heroes Armory Watch learn, and then you go to the middle tab, you got welcome glossary items, go to items. You can look at the neutral items on the right and you can click on them and like read what they do while we're queuing if you want to have like a better idea of what the fuck does this actually do. I would most recommend familiarizing yourself with tier 1 and 2, because like most games, by the time you get to tier 3 and 4, you're gonna have a lot of other shit to think about, so you're gonna have a lot more time to like you're going to spend more games in the first 15 minutes than you are that are going to go to like 30 or 60.
Legitimately don't have a item.
Learn
Dormant
items.
Curio. Dormant Curio is always the answer.
Dormant Curio is pretty good.
I actually did a crazy play and held Dormant Curio until tier 4.
Yeah, that's usually bad.
It made the hammer hit really fucking hard.
Yeah, I mean, it can do that, but in general, unless you are like crushing people, like absolutely dumpstering them, that is not a good play. Just because like even just eking out a little bit of an advantage is always worth it in Dota. Like Dota is won not by big swings, but by like consistently making small choices better. That's how people win Dota. And having a little small boost usually helps. Something that I want to consider for future coaching streams is I might as we grow the pool of people interested in playing, I may have us do another like sort of in-house scrim thing, but rather than being a full game, I'll either make a lobby with cheats on, or we'll just go to the multiplayer demo thing. I think just having practice of, can you play a team fight on your character, and then like running that as a like drill might actually be useful. So if we ever get up to the point where we have like 6 to 10 people available, it doesn't have to be a full 10, but like if we have at least 6 people available and we can put 3 on one team, 3 on the other, and just get you to like 15 minutes worth of items and levels with cheats so that you just have it instantly, and then just have you guys meet up somewhere and like each of you has a general game plan of like, we're gonna try and stun these guys, and then we're gonna kill this guy while those guys are stunned or whatever, and just like be able to drill a few team fight things. I think that might actually be really beneficial. Because a lot of what is happening is we are getting overwhelmed by 15 billion particle effects and like cannot see the forest for the trees type stuff. So I think being able to drill a few, like, can you land your stun in these circumstances, or like, do you know which guy you need to click on right now? That might be a thing that I think about. Yeah, gotta lab those combos, exactly. But doing real games is also a good way to do that. Either way, that's gonna be it for me for now, because I gotta go make Gar dinner. But thanks for playing, fellas. That was a good game. You guys did really well.
Thanks for the games, folks. Thanks for the coaching, Gar.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Games and coaching.
Looking forward to next time. Heart emoji gamers. I will see you in a bit.
07.
Bye. Alright, gamers, we're gonna go raid out. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I fucking love coaching Dota, dude. It's been really fun. I really enjoy sharing this game that I really like with a bunch of people. And I feel like our goobers are like getting a lot better every single time. We're actually internalizing a lot of cool stuff. As always, huge thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon, Subscribestar, or by donating or subbing to the channel. Keeps my funny little gamer lights on, lets me pay for some of my bills, so I really appreciate it. It does genuinely make like a massive impact on my quality of life, so appreciate it a lot. Stick around for the raid if you can. I'm sure whoever I send you off to would appreciate having some more goopers around, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Get some good snacks in, some good naps in, and I'll see you later. Why? Heart emoji.
What do you think about that, huh?